Nice.
Yeah, I thought you were talking Chili's.
Not the home of the Presidente Margarita.
2-for-1 all day, every day.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
What's up? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the KVJ Show. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Hump day.
Yeah, here we go. Another day at it. Hopefully you're dialing it in on YouTube, checking out KVJ TV. Brought to you by Cleveland Clinic. Then we got a whole bunch of good stuff up there. I was checking yesterday. There's a little, I guess you call it in the category of mukbang, Virginia. It's when you eat on camera. I guess that's all you got to do. I don't know if you got to make it sexy or just eat. I guess that's it, right?
Did you check it out?
I watched a little bit of it, yeah.
You should have got in the chat room. Oh man, we'd have been tickled pink.
I was busy at the time. It was going down live, so I saw the replay of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. Well,
so this
it's
was
layered.
afterwards.
There's a lot in there. It's designed that way.
Yeah. So I was.
Was it comedy? Was it all muck?
It was just.
Was it just you eating?
It was
Were you?
It was me, Denny's, and Suits, and it was just three fellas having a good time, just eating and just laughing and having fun. That's all it was.
All right.
But I think that's not going to be our first and last mukbang. I think we're going to make this a thing.
Okay. So you just go on there and you just eat. People watch you and they just comment on what you're eating.
Well,
huh?
I also did some food topics in case we just were just eating. I wanted to at least talk about something.
Yeah.
So we had some food topics going on.
It's amazed me the ones that I've seen. Part of the angle is like it's usually women that are at least moderately attractive, and I'm like, okay, these are probably just horned up dudes that are like watching it because, yeah, the content I can't believe, and there's a lot of like slurping and like this they'll eat shrimp or there's like some colorful kind of like seafood thing that's in one of those kind of like big. Have you seen the new like margarita bowl glasses they have, Virginia? It looks like a margarita glass, but it's monstrous and it fits all your seafood in
I
it.
love it.
Yeah, that's kind of some of the ones that I've seen. So there's aesthetically some things that are visually going on.
So yeah, I learned too doing the mukbang. I want to get a camera that's pretty much designated to getting really into the food. People wanted to see the food more, and I understand that. I got to make sure I'm saying it right. It's our first mukbang.
Yeah, first mukbang.
Yes.
Yeah. It sounds like it could be something else.
My dad thought we were doing something unspeakable. You guys filming? A mukbang? He laughed. He didn't know what to do.
It does sound R-rated, doesn't it?
It does. It was great fun, though.
Yeah. Well, the thing is kind of interesting was everybody, I guess, got to bring kind of like in their own food, and Suits is trying to live well and healthy. And that's tough to do, especially when you go play an away game at Jaybird's place.
Look, you come into a mukbang, you better not be bringing a salad without dressing. And that's what the kid, the prodigy, did. He brought salad without dressing. He brought a knife to a gunfight.
I don't know if you can call him a prodigy if he's coming in with that kind of food to a mukbang.
Agreed. You're right.
Did you force your
salad?
food on him?
I would say that.
I don't know. Here's the evidence.
Okay, so we're going to talk about what Suits is bringing to the mukbang. Are you shitting me, Suits? He has a salad from Publix.
I'm on a diet.
With zero dressing.
It's rough, but so this salad's like 300 calories and the dressing is like another 300 on top of it. It's just not worth it. I just kind of have to power through.
Suits, you look great. You need to get a slice of pizza. We got pizza here.
Oh, listen to the pusher.
We had so much food at this mukbang that we couldn't even get it all on camera. There was still stuff in the kitchen. I went full gorilla on the first round.
Go figure, huh?
So I'm trying to be good because I got 30 days and then I'm going on a trip and I want to be looking real good for the trip. Well, I didn't realize there was going to be such a spread. I mean, this is kind of hard to resist. You have so much food over here. The pizza does look really good. This is so good.
Suits, could you do me a favor?
Oh,
could
boy.
you please pass me a slice of the cheese bread from Publix? That's that
It all
cheese
looks
loaf.
so good.
He can't control himself.
Suits, do me a favor. Have you ever had a 4-cheese Hot Pocket ever?
Sounds like a lot of bread and cheese. That seems to be the theme.
Suits has never had a Hot Pocket before. And oh my gosh, I swear to you, I've never seen a person so happy after taking a bite.
Really?
I've never had a Hot Pocket.
Do me a favor, just for the people. They would love to see you take a bite of that 4-cheese Hot Pocket and tell us what your thoughts on. All right, go in.
All right. See what we got. This is so good.
Oh, dude, you can see why every single person ever gets Hot Pockets.
That's it. It's over.
Hot Pockets are so good.
It's over.
I want the diet.
Well, compared to like
I
the
see
lettuce
it.
pile.
Suits is going in for some more. All right, slow down, baby. Slow down. We got so much to get to. We got so much to get to.
Oh, listen how happy Bird is.
Oh, I was.
My
That's
gosh.
my element right there. That's where I'm at home. I'm at peace when I'm doing that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, if you want to check out the video and the comments on it, it is on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. Go there and subscribe right now.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, we will hear from Larry Rudolph. Now, the name might be like, huh, who's Larry Rudolph? He has been Britney Spears' longtime manager. You know, everybody's talking about this Free Britney movement. What does he have to say, and what's his position, and how's he been involved in all of this? We'll get into that coming up in a second. Before we do that, it looks like my girl, Paris Hilton, was on Watch What Happens Live last night, talking a little smack about Lindsay Lohan.
What's going on with Paris Hilton? She's making a resurgence all of a sudden?
Well, she got the song out, so whenever you've got like a new song out, you've got to say something that's salacious, that, you know, bites in. So here she is taking a real career risk by attacking Lindsay Lohan.
Paris, you have recently said that you never want Lindsay Lohan's name spoken in the same sentence as yours. Paris, say 3 nice things about Lindsay Lohan.
She's beyond.
Okay, that's one. That's a pretty nice one to say that she's beyond.
Lame and embarrassing.
Lamb and
Was it nice things she was supposed to say?
She was supposed to.
She's just cat, Kevin. She's just cat.
Maybe it was
just-
a difficult challenge.
Just can't.
Lame and embarrassing.
On a bus,
Lamb.
on a bus, I just can't.
You're right. That's not a big. I mean, you're ripping on Lindsay Lohan.
Right.
Jennifer Aniston is going to be writing a tell-all memoir. This could be interesting because they say in it she will get deep on struggles in Hollywood, what it was like early in her career, her many romances and marriages, and the details on all of that. So that could be an interesting read. And finally here, looks like Britney's longtime manager, Larry Rudolph, is talking a little bit about his position on all of this Free Britney stuff. And he says, look, I've been her business manager for a long time, but I'm not involved in the conservatorship. I'm not involved in any medical information. I don't know what's going on with her being in or out of a treatment facility. I don't know how they're taking care of her on that level. He's like, it just got clear to me that she should not be doing this Vegas residency, and she might possibly never perform again because of what's going on mentally with her. He's like, look, nobody's forcing Britney to do anything. Last summer, she wanted to tour. She was calling me excited to tour every single day. But this summer, she's not calling me at all. Crickets. She doesn't want to perform. It's not where her head is. And she's been distraught over her dad's illness. So he says he doesn't want her to work if she's not in a good headspace.
Yeah, good. That's good to hear.
Celebs gotta take breaks too.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, we got kids performing amazingly here today in your viral audio. One, Jennifer Lopez's daughter, Emma. I guess she's got some pretty good genes when it comes to performance, right? Because this is Mark Anthony's daughter.
Yeah, I think it's Emmy is her name, right?
Emma, yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
believe.
Emma?
I don't know.
You're asking me?
Well, it
I
could
don't
be
know.
whomever typed in our audio could have a typo on here, so I don't know. It says Emma, but I don't know. She's doing a video right now where she's singing an Alicia Keys song. What do you think about Jennifer Lopez's daughter? I think she's only 11.
Some people want it all, but I don't wanna let it all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, 'cause I'm just want everything. They need nothing if I ain't got you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it is Emme, E-M-M-E, is her daughter. That's 11-year-old belting that out. Were you impressed, Virginia?
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sounds great.
Yeah, I have a feeling it kind of went on the video they had there where they were talking about how they were going to get her to perform in Jennifer Lopez's show. So she's probably only a couple years away from the stage.
I just feel bad. I don't know how that kid's going to get a gig. She's going to have a tough time
I know,
just
right?
getting any kind of...
No doors will open up.
Inside track on that.
Yeah. Other kids got to do it the hard way. They got to go and perform on Ellen. There was a child prodigy drummer that was on the show.
This kid is something else. And what's cool is Dave Grohl, they had a little video after she performs giving her, some encouragement.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so Dave Grohl lends a little shout out to this child prodigy drummer.
So good. All right. Earlier you said Dave Grohl was one of your favorite drummers, so take a look here.
Hey, Yo-Yoka. This is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. I've seen you play The Pretender before, and you're amazing. So keep it up, because the world needs more drummers.
Oh, how cool is that?
I agree with the Grohl, man. The world does need more drummers. I feel like people playing instruments is almost kind of like a dying breed. Everyone's hitting buttons these days. Mm-hmm. Go play some instruments, kids.
We saw the drummer last night from Grand Funk Railroad in Publix.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Panda was dorking out. And
Oh,
I was
really?
Like, who the hell's that?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it would escape me too.
Yeah, I wouldn't know who that is.
I wouldn't either, and still don't. He pulled him up on Google, and he's showing me the picture. So we're stalking this guy around Publix, and Panda's showing me the picture. I'm like, yep, sure enough, that's him.
It was him?
It was absolutely him.
Is that guy pumped to get a selfie if someone asks him to get...
Panda was too shy to ask him.
Really?
I was like, come on, let's just get a picture. Panda's like, no.
He wouldn't do it, huh?
He would not do it.
Yeah, that's Don Brewer. I know he's lived in the area for a while, but I mean, for Panda to be able to see him and be like, oh my gosh, that's Don Brewer. Yeah, I know. I didn't know he was such a big guy.
Oh, Panda spotted him in the parking lot, and then we followed him through the bakery, through vegetables, through everything.
What a fun experience. 'Cause it's not like a major celebrity, so you kind of feel like you have a shot of maybe talking.
Let's get the back of his head at least. And Panda's like, no.
That's your thing.
He shut me down.
He wouldn't do it, huh?
No.
There you go. A little shout out to Don Brewer.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
Come explore the new Sesame Street Land, only at SeaWorld. Find surprises around every corner with more Sesame Street friends than ever. Plus, dance in the award-winning parade. The real Sesame Street neighborhood, exactly as you imagined, more fun than you ever dreamed. Now open at SeaWorld Orlando. Right now, save $45 on tickets. Restrictions apply.
It's Summer Sales Event. You pick the perfect car, but you don't have perfect credit. It doesn't matter. The Credit Clinic in West Palm Beach Kia understands that nobody's perfect. So if you have a job bringing home $350 per week, we want to approve you today. Lease a 2019 Kia Forte for only $235 per month for 36 months. 0 down, plus tax, tag, and $984 admin fee due at signing. Backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Don't miss the Credit Clinic open today and tomorrow only at West Palm Beach Kia, 735 South Military Trail, or visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Warranty includes 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year, 60,000-mile basic roadside assistance or limited. See retailer for details. Financing through KMS.
There's no place like home. It has a certain magic all its own. And memories are made there every day. A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
You'll be one smart cookie when you try our new cookie cake ice cream. It's sweet cream ice cream, loaded with chocolate chip cookie cake pieces and swirls of chocolate and vanilla icing. When it comes to new flavors, this cookie takes the cake.
A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Walmart supercenters, Walmart neighborhood markets.
All hail new flavors, all hail new flavors.
Are you worshiping tacos?
These aren't just tacos. They're the new chimichurri steak tacos at Tijuana Flats. Chimichurri sauce, seasoned corn salsa, plus a side of rice and beans.
They're tacos.
The holy grail of tacos, and they're most definitely worthy of praise.
New chimichurri steak tacos at Tijuana Flats. Available for a limited time.
All hail new flavors.
You're ridiculous.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 10, you have a right to safety. Many businesses have a duty to keep their property safe from violence. This applies to apartments, shopping centers, and other businesses. They may have to provide appropriate lighting, secure windows, gates, as well as on-site security. At Rubenstein Law, we offer a free evaluation of your case if you or a loved one have been assaulted. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
WPTV in the mornings. Why does it matter to you?
All the reporters that you guys have, having the availability to come up to my area of town is important because without them, I really wouldn't know what was going on. I've actually learned a lot about new restaurants, activities for my children. It's been a very good resource for our family to kind of know what's going on with our hectic schedules. I'm Lindsay Patterson, and that's why WPTV matters to me.
4:30 to 7 a.m. Wake up with WPTV News Channel 5.
Geico presents quick ways to change your life. Today, try taking a walk at lunch to someplace you've never been. You could also change your life by getting to know your local Geico agent, so you could save on more than just car insurance. Oh, and since you'll be walking somewhere new, please bring a GPS so we don't have to come find you.
It's the perfect day. You're just driving along, listening to your favorite music, the windows down. There's a cool breeze. Life is good. But wait, hold on a second. You're not wearing a seatbelt? You'd better put that on before that... Uh-oh, too late. Cops everywhere are stepping up enforcement, so you'd better buckle up or you will get caught. Sorry to ruin your day. Click it or ticket.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Hey, it's Jay Bird, and if you're looking for a delicious lunch today, bring you, your coworkers, your friends to Rose Alita's Tex-Mex Grill. I love their food. Now, this is award-winning food, and they have been around since the mid-'90s. Award-winning food since the mid-'90s. There is a reason why people from all over South Florida go to Rose Alita's. Cool thing, too, about them, they will cater any kind of party or any kind of festivity you got going on, and they'll even add things on your menu that they don't have on their menu. So if Virginia's having a party and she wants something extra on there that they don't offer, guess what, Virginia? They're putting it on.
Wow.
They've got the crab meat nachos. I'm getting a lot of feedback from. People love that. I know you love the crab cakes over there, Virginia. If you're feeling a little soupy today, try their black bean soup. Oh, so delicious. And they put a little ham in there, too, to give it a little extra kick. Now, Rose Alita's is located at 5949 Congress Avenue. It's the restaurant where we always celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Brendan Jay, they own this delicious establishment. Go in there, say hello, tell them you heard me talking about it on the air. And remember, Bigfoot is real.
Okay, family announcement. Our smart home is online.
Cool, Dad.
Yeah, smart lights, smart fridge, smart thermostat. The smart speaker plays music or answers questions. Like this. Check it out. Question: what animals besides humans have chins?
Can't find home internet. Super impressive, Dad.
Okay, hold on. Question: can you find the home internet?
Can't find home internet.
Haha, smart house!
Your home is only as smart as your internet. Get fast, reliable internet with AT&T Fiber with speeds up to 300 megabits per second and DirecTV. Save when you bundle for $75 per month for 1 year after discounts with 24-month TV and 12-month internet agreements. Limited availability may not be in your area. Check eligibility at att.com/fiber300. AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing. And 6919. New residential customers includes internet 300 and select TV package. Speeds not guaranteed and vary. Requires autopay combined and paperless bill. Price is higher in second year. Pay $80 per month until discount starts and free bill. Equipment lease, early termination, equipment non-return, taxes, other charges, and restrictions apply.
Look around you. What do you see? Between endless news feeds and never-ending alerts on our phones, we're all looking down, glued to our screens, missing out on something truly incredible. Well, at Kennedy Space Center, incredible is happening right above you. Witness the impossible made possible, and watch as the most amazing things on Earth leave Earth. It's all happening at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. All you have to do is look up. Visit KennedySpaceCenter.com and plan your visit.
know, it's the first thing we do. Me and Rocco, as soon as we go into Publix, we make a beeline for the Publix bakery. Those chocolate chip cookies are on point. I love what they do. And May 15th is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Yay! To celebrate, the Publix Bakery Department is going to do free samples of Publix Bakery chocolate chip cookies to customers. So stop by Publix on May 15th and celebrate with us. Free samples of Publix Bakery chocolate chip cookies from 4 to 7 p.m. And be like us. Make sure if you're going to post pictures of you enjoying National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, you tag Publix and hashtag National Chocolate Chip Day. Publix on May 15th, free samples of Publix Bakery chocolate chip cookies from 4 to 7 p.m. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
CarMax presents how to make sure the used car you want doesn't have frame damage. Step 1, shop at CarMax. Step 2, done. Because at CarMax, we never sell cars with frame or flood damage. In fact, we rule out millions of cars that don't meet our standards. So you can shop with confidence for the car that will take you to work or your family to the beach. At CarMax, we only sell the best. Shop 6 area stores and CarMax.com.
Before he changed music, he had to reinvent himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elton John.
This Saturday, be the first to see Rocketman at special advanced screenings.
Maybe I should have tried to be more ordinary.
He was never ordinary. Rocketman, rated R.
Do you have a fever, congested, feeling sluggish? Maybe you're injured? Take yourself to MD now and get fast, quality care today.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Auto accident? Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What'd you think about today, Jay Bird?
When you guys were kids, did you trade your lunches with other students? Did you ever do that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to get your guys' opinion, and you tell me, A, is my friend's kid being forced to do this? Is he making the right move? Because I was talking to him yesterday, and he trades his lunch with this kid. That he's in 5th grade, he trades his lunch with this other kid in school. But it sounded like he didn't want to trade his lunch, and the kid's almost, I don't know, I don't want to say making him trade, but kind of manipulating him to trade his lunch. Now, tell me if my friend's kid is getting the short end of the stick. My friend's kid had 2 slices of pizza from Pizza Hut and a brownie. That's what he brought to lunch. He traded it for a Lunchable. I'm sorry, I think a Lunchable is way low budget compared to 2 pieces of pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I think your friend's kid got the short end of the stick.
Totally.
On that one, okay, I wrote down 4 meals where he's traded, and I didn't agree with anything he traded. So my friend's kid had a half a turkey sub with cookies. Now, the sub was from Jersey Mike's, so it's a legit sub with their great cookies. They are amazing. He traded it for a peanut butter sandwich. No jelly, just peanut butter and then graham crackers on the side. I'm sorry, Jersey Mike's sub trumps a peanut butter sandwich with graham crackers.
Yeah, he might be getting bullied into this.
Well, I don't know, but if you look at a kid, I mean, maybe not. You know, graham crackers might carry more weight. Maybe a sub that's more of an adult.
Can we please talk to Fat Kevin? Because I do not like adult Kevin right now.
And Fat Kev, actually, I went sweet stuff. I probably would have leaned on
graham cracker?
Peanut, like if I had some graham cracker and peanut butters, I loved it.
It was just a peanut butter sandwich and just some graham crackers compared to a Jersey Mike's sub with their cookies. Their cookies, Fat Kevin.
With the cookies?
He had Jersey Mike's, I believe he had 2 chocolate chip.
Yeah, cookies kind of pushed it over the edge. That does make it a little bit more sketchy. If it's a sub, though, yeah, because that to me was more of like an adult palate kind of thing, subs. Like I would go, if you would have put in front of even Fat Kev, if you would have put a sub down or a peanut butter sandwich, I would have gone peanut butter sandwich.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever disagreed with Fat Kevin. I mean, 5th grade, I was eating subs galore, baby.
Yeah,
5th
different
grade,
upbringing, man.
All right, okay. My friend's kid had macaroni and cheese from Panera Bread along with one of their delicious grilled cheeses. That's what he brought to school. He traded that for a small fruit tray and apple juice. Clearly, he got the wrong deal on that one.
Yeah.
You think this is bullying?
I do.
And the last one, I was beside myself on this one. He had a tuna fish sandwich with Doritos. He traded for deviled eggs and water. Or whatever those eggs you like, the hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs.
So, yeah, the one kid's making them. I mean, there's no way that. I was like, do you like eggs? He's like, not really.
Ugh.
Well, maybe part of it is he's using it as a way, as a bartering chip to try to fit in and make friends. That could be it. Because, when you're that age, you're using whatever you can as leverage. For me, my mom always packed me like healthy food and food nobody wanted to trade. So that wasn't a leverage point, but I had a Pac-Man watch. And so that was my leverage to try to buy friends and influence.
That's so funny. I ended up getting an E.T. shirt, and the most popular kid at Lake Park Elementary got the same E.T. shirt. That week, I was riding high. It made me peacock. It got me into conversations that I normally wouldn't be into.
Yeah.
You're right. The Pac-Man watch worked.
Okay. So maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's not necessarily bullying. Maybe he's just trying to, win friends.
I wouldn't say it's bullying, but I do feel like the kid is too afraid to speak up because he didn't want any of that food, and he just was like, yeah, okay, I'll eat the eggs. He didn't want no eggs.
That's a shame.
It's a sad
really
day.
Sad.
It is.
It makes me sad for him. If
sad.
he's giving up stuff that he loves,
right,
because he's being pressured into it or he wants to be liked, then that stinks.
I remember being a little kid around that time. I wouldn't say anything because I was too scared. I was too embarrassed to speak my opinion. I gave him a lecture yesterday. I'm like, if you don't want those eggs, damn it, don't eat the eggs. Don't give it away. Tuna fish sandwich for eggs?
What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
Well, Mother Nature sure is cruel. Is it even Mother Nature? I think it's just Mother Time, maybe. So as we get older, and we're all experiencing this, like it or not, your eyes start to go. So your eyes aren't going to be as good. But at the same time that your eyes are failing you, hairs start to sprout up on your body where they were not before. But you can't see them because your eyes aren't as good. And this morning I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I have a patch of neck hair.
Ooh.
And
What?
I have one.
Virginia got neck hair.
Really long neck hair.
The neck hair song will be ready by the end of the week.
Virginia got neck hair.
How long has this neck hair been here? Have you guys seen it? Did you notice it?
You turned into a werewolf?
And not tell me?
I've seen it before, but I didn't have the heart to tell you.
Was it a full moon?
Are you being serious?
She had one of those Tequesta goatees. It's
oh,
okay.
so you're getting them random, wayward old lady hairs.
There's like a little tiny patch.
I actually see another
You see
one.
it?
I see another one.
Look, it's right here.
Oh, yeah, and those are dark and curly, Kev.
Oh, Virginia.
They're not dark and curly. They're straight.
I don't know, dog.
Oh, she gets some.
There's a darker hair you missed. It's dark. I'm sorry.
I didn't even see
What's
it.
that nursery rhyme? Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
This is awesome.
Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny. Like, I haven't seen it. How long has it been here? And why didn't you say something? What kind of friend are you?
I noticed it last week. The light shined in, and I forgot to tell you. I'm not going to tell you that because then you're going to come in on me about my flaws, and I don't want to deal with
Just
that.
tell me, and I'll tweeze it. I can't have some random neck hair. I'm trying to be out in public saying hi to people with a goatee.
I was going to tell you, and I completely spaced. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll remind you now. Virginia, you had neck hair on.
Seriously, I need to know these things because my eyes are not as good as they used to be.
A few things we all need to kind of get on the same page with. If any of us have a booger and we don't know it and we're about to talk to people, we need to let each other know.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess hair on the chin.
Any kind of weirdness.
Okay, my cargo shorts.
It was too late.
Gotta
We
let everybody
couldn't
know.
help you.
Yeah.
You posted the picture on Facebook.
Well, I've been wearing those shorts for years, though.
Oh,
You should have come before that.
They've been talking about you for years.
Oh, I know. Now I know. Now I realize that. Somebody said, yeah, I noticed Virginia's neck hair at an event. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh!
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if they're trolling you.
Oh my gosh, I am devastated.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm making an appointment right now at Nuvo for laser hair removal.
Oh, man, people said they saw you at Blue Martini. They're calling it Beard Martini.
I get it. I mean, I'm touching it now. It's long. Oh,
Judy got neck beard.
Just happens.
it's just not fair.
Weird hairs in weird places.
Check your hair. Get a friend to check your hair. Get a young person with good eyes.
Okay.
To check for random hairs.
You never sound older.
I know.
My eyes and my beard, Ken.
I can't even see it. I got hair everywhere now.
Boy, that panda, he's one lucky dude.
Right, huh? What I got on my mind here today, I really kind of hate that it's on my mind. You ever have something you just can't get it out of your mind? I'm freaking obsessing about like this season of Game of Thrones. It was the last thing I thought of before I went to bed and the first thing I thought of when I woke up.
Really?
Because the more I think about it, because I kind of gotten into it to the point where I'm kind of with everybody else where I'm a little bit like upset on how it's like starting to like, and the more I think, so I'm kind of thinking a little bit more about it because first I was like, I don't know how I feel. It just didn't feel right about it.
You came in here that one episode. It's the best television moment.
I loved it. I thought it was fantastic, and it wasn't bad until that point. It's really just where it's gone the last 2 episodes.
I watched that same episode. It was not the best television of all time.
Oh, I still loved it, but now that I'm kind of like thinking about the whole final season, I'm like, I think I could do better. I know Jaber and I are talking about maybe doing a podcast on Monday after the final episode drops for the Game of Thrones dorks.
You should.
To talk a little bit about it.
And what you would do different.
That's kind of where I was thinking because then I started this is the whole thing. I'm laying in bed. I'm like, I know I need to be going to sleep. So it was like rewriting the entire season 8 of Game of Thrones and how it should have played out. Then I started going on to other movies and TV shows. And next thing I know, I'm rewriting about 5 or 6 different scripts. I'm like, you know what? No, they really should have done this with that.
If done healthy for you, can we make Monday a mukbang as well?
No, I eat you know what? I'm not going to be a part of your eating stuff. Yeah, I saw what you did to Suits. I'm not going to be a part of all this. I don't need added peer pressure. Yeah.
I won't break you. I know I won't break you.
I ain't going to break. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But, so just nutty stuff. If you've got something like maybe a script or something like that you've thought... Like, there's some movies that I love. I'm like, I wish you wouldn't have done that.
Well, this
I
was
got to rewrite Top Gun. I'd redo.
It's different, too, because this was a long journey, and I think it works for shows, and I think it works for movies that have a bunch of other, other
it's the
sequels.
Third one. Like, if you want to do Godfather 3 again.
Or The Last Star Wars. I could easily write a better movie. I could write such a better ending than what they did to that last Force Awakens.
Yeah, so I think we'll take that. If you've ever had that idea, be going, I have such a better idea on how to end this show than how they did it, you can let us know, and we'll throw that in there because it'll be one of those hey, there are going to be spoilers galore all over this thing, and here's the different things we're going to talk about. So there you go.
I'm looking forward to that Thrones podcast.
I know.
That makes one person excited.
Two.
You're excited too? Are you really excited?
I really am. Like I said, I'm I'm actually upset that I'm obsessing about it.
Don't be. You need stupid distractions in your life. You have to have that.
Yeah, I'm just going, you guys, come on, spend some time doing something better.
What's your stupid distraction?
Vanderpump.
Her
hair. Her beard.
Her beard hair.
Beard grooming.
I think we got to throw in a real quick what's on Denny's mind because I'm seeing some comments going on in the chat room right now. Denny's has to tell the Meatloaf story.
It was Meatloaf madness, Virginia. That's why we were supposed to start the mukbang at 1. Poor sweet Denny's was held up with a big old meatloaf debacle.
Meatloaf is gross,
first
of all.
What's the great Meatloaf debacle of 2019?
Like Bert said, we were supposed to be starting the mukbang, and I had called my order in responsibly early so that I could just pick it up and meet at Bird's with plenty of time to spare.
You ordered takeout meatloaf?
No.
Well, so I had ordered, it was like the I guess it's your standard scrambler. It had eggs, ham and bacon or whatever, and then I ordered sausage, gravy, and biscuits on the side.
He was getting real nasty.
So I went in and I called it in. I was like, yeah, it's for Denny's, blah blah blah. So 15 minutes later, I went over there to grab it, and I was like, hey, I'm picking up for Denny's, and they're like, no problem. And they're like, what'd you get? And I told them what I got, and then we rang out, and I was waiting. I waited about 8 minutes, and I was like, hey, lady, they said the food was coming out. I put an order in. So they bring out the food, and it's 4 servings of meatloaf dinner and an iced tea.
I mean, it was so much meatloaf.
4 servings. It was huge.
Who needs that much meatloaf
That
ever?
is repulsive.
Oh, my gosh.
I would have walked out.
He's texting me. He's like, man, I got all this meatloaf. I don't know what to do.
I was like, look at my receipt. I have a picture of the receipt. I'm like, 4 meatloafs and an iced tea. So I tell the people that's wrong, and they're like, no, we have it in. It's Danny's. And I'm like, no, I have it as Denny's, like the restaurant, not Danny, like 2 Dannys. And so the lady's like, well, we rang it up as Danny. It must be a thing. We'll have to void that one, and we'll ring you up for the correct one. So they took my order. Clearly, they went in the back to cook it. Well, there's no Danny. It's a fictional person. When I called in and rang it up, they put it in as a person that wasn't there. And when I came in to pay for my food, they rang me up as a separate person. So they couldn't void this order because there's no person for that order. It was the weirdest thing. They got 3 managers to figure this out.
Didn't someone spill something on you?
Well, so they got the food out real quick. So they bring the food out real quick. The lady pushed the sugar ham on me.
Were you guys high?
No.
Stop
it was before we got high. But
I'm going to get some meatloaf before I got high.
Well, so the lady pushed the sugar ham on me. I told her just regular ham, but she said the sugar ham's where it's at. So I was like, fine, I'll take the sugar ham.
You bullied the sugar ham.
Well, so she's excited. They're all showing me all the food to show me it's correct. And
Very meaty. I mean, meatloaf and a sugar ham.
I didn't even want the sugar ham.
There's so much meat.
But the lady's showing me every piece. I'm like, I believe you guys. It's cool. I was like, I got to get going. And she's showing me the sugar ham, and she spills it all over my shoe. She's like so excited to show it to me. She pours it on my foot.
It took an hour plus.
Oh my goodness!
It was like 52 minutes it took me to get through this place.
And he didn't even get all the meatloaf. They took the meatloaf back, and then you have to pay extra.
Oh, the worst part is they're so sorry about this. They finally figure out how to void the thing, and they ring me up for my order. So I'm out in like I guess the middle area when you push the doors open, you're going outside.
Yeah.
And I get out there and they call me back in, and I turn around. I'm like, yeah, what's wrong? And they're like, we forgot to charge you tax. We got to charge you tax on that. So they charged me $1.58.
No, you at that point, somebody needs.
I got ham juice on my shoe.
Well,
I think we're straight.
The annoying part is they had to void and re-ring up that order so many times that my credit card's calling me because I can't make the purchase now because they think it's fraudulent.
What a disaster.
How do you mess up that badly? Were they high?
So he explained it to me, and I still kind of don't know what happened. Where did the meatloaf come in? You keep talking about this fictional Danny.
The lady who took my order put me down for 4 orders of meatloaf and an iced tea, and I was like, how? I was like, I ordered nothing of the such.
Yeah.
I was very confused by all of this.
It is very baffling.
You can't go back to this establishment.
No.
They have to be done.
He's got sugar ham shoes now.
I'm so bummed out. I had to go in the bathroom and put my shoe under the sink.
Your cats are following you around.
I've never seen Denny so mad, honestly.
Well, I'm running like 55 minutes late at this point to get back to Birds. Birds like, what's going on? We're supposed to go live.
We got a big doings here. We got our first mukbang video.
It was insane.
That is pretty insane. Well, there you go. That's the Denny's meatloaf debacle.
I'm still confused.
I am too.
Yeah, I think we're all confused.
But it was a fun ride.
I've heard that story 4 times. I still don't get what happened.
You still have no idea what happened. There's just a lot of meatloaf and somebody got rung up the wrong way. Let me see here. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, I always talk to you about this. What happens? There's 4 things primarily when you don't get enough sleep that will happen to you the next day. You might be feeling it right now. I'll tell you about it next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Watch for a road closure in Fort Lauderdale. It's State Road 84 eastbound between US 441 and 30th Avenue. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Nissan headquarters, ISKI code NOSE 118. We've all got big plans this summer, like doing some camping, checking out summer concerts, or just lounging on the beach. And at Nissan's Summer of SUVs event, save big on our entire family of SUVs, including Rogue with available ProPilot Assist, so your summer road trip is less stressful. Or available intelligent around view monitor to help you slip into tight parking spots at the beach, concert, or even that campsite. Hurry to Nissan's Summer of SUVs event and plan on this summer being your best. Right now, for a limited time, save up to $1,500 holiday bonus cash on top of existing offers on select models. Shop ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan store. Hurry, event ends soon. For For well-qualified buyers, $1,500 holiday bonus cash available on the 2019 Nissan Titan and 2019 Nissan Titan XD. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. Subject to residency restrictions. Call 1-888-858-8319 or see owner's manual for safety information. Offers end 5/31/19.
He believes his girlfriend's stuck in Berlin.
We sent our producer to the address.
Is she a catch?
She sent you the nude photo. This woman's face photoshopped onto a nude body.
Or a catfish.
She sent you 15 government letters verifying that they were holding her.
Yes.
We got in touch with the German consulate. The letters aren't true. The address isn't true. The nude photo isn't true. So what is true?
All new Dr. Phil.
Today at 4 on CBS 12 News. It's the investigation the post office doesn't want you to see.
You can't take pictures here.
Exposing the multi-million-dollar operation. CBS 12 News investigates, uncovers the secret of what's happening to millions of missing packages and how the U.S. Postal Service is profiting off of your stuff.
I don't think it's right. I had no idea.
CBS 12 News, the one to turn to for exposing the truth.
I appreciate Channel 12 doing the report.
Watch tonight at 11 on CBS 12 News.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
These are the guys that are the superheroes that will not take advantage of you. Good Greek Moving and Storage. Our friend Spiro runs the show over there, and all year long he helps us out with our Little Smiles projects, with our holiday toy drive, with the KVJ Volunteer Army. This is the company you need to use. Now, Spiro, who runs the show, is a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer. They tend to do things the right way the first time. So for your next move, you call the experts. They will come out to your place, and they will do it full service style. They will pack your stuff. They will move your stuff. Then they will unpack it at your new place and take all the boxes with them, and boom, your move is done. No stress. You can just enjoy your new place and not have to stress about the move and the boxes and the packing and all that. Let them do it. Good Greek Moving and Storage. Dial ** Greek on your mobile phone. The official movers of Lynn University and the Miami Marlins.
What drives you? At the new Jaguar Treasure Coast, we're driven to provide you excellence at every turn. With delivery to your home or office, service hours from Monday through Saturday, and sales is open 7 days a week.
New 2019 Jaguar XC25T RWD, just $299 a month, or get 0% financing.
The new Jaguar Treasure Coast, driven to exceed your expectations, because excellence is what you deserve. On US 1, just north of Midway Road.
39-month lease, $36.95 total out of pocket, 0 security deposit, plus tax financing for up to 60 months with approved credit on select models.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline, so time is of the essence. Call IVF Florida at 866-770-2168 today to schedule a consultation. IVF Florida physicians have helped couples achieve their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 866-770-2168 or visit IVFFlorida.com.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George with a scenario for you. You want to go out to your favorite restaurant, but you don't want to battle the traffic and the crowds and the parking. You look in your freezer, frozen pizza again? Here's an idea. Download the Bite Squad app to get your favorite local restaurant food delivered right to your door. And the best part is, for a limited time, you can try them for free with unlimited free deliveries for 30 days. We're talking no booking fees, no membership fees for a month. Bite Squad is awesome for lunch at the office, breakfast in bed on the weekends. How about date night in? Or family meals when you want to spend time with the family at the table and not in the kitchen. With Bite Squad Unlimited membership, you receive unlimited deliveries for one low monthly fee, just $5.99 a month. And that membership waives the booking fee on all orders within a 4-mile radius. And happening now for a limited time, get that Bite Squad app and give them a try with Unlimited for free. Just make sure you check the Unlimited box at checkout to get 30 days of free Unlimited Bite Squad. Bite Squad, delivering your favorite restaurant food right to your door.
Power up with the Dunkin' Power Breakfast Sandwich. It's filled with protein and veggies and whole grains. Or ditch the bread for the egg white Dunkin' Bowl with the protein and veggies you crave. The new Power Breakfast Sandwich and Egg White Dunkin' Bowl. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
You work hard for your money, so when you're going to buy a new car, please don't waste your money, your hard-earned money. Go to off-lease only and pay less. They've got 2019s, 2018s, 2017s, all of these cars practically new, low-mile, one-owner cars just off-lease, literally priced thousands below retail. Skip the depreciation. When you buy a new car, they depreciate so much. It is so much better of an investment to buy a 2019 or a 2018 that's slightly used and pay literally thousands or tens of thousands of dollars less. It's the smart way to buy your next car. Off lease only. Thousands of vehicles waiting for you now. Offleaseonly.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
Drive forever, worry-free at the all-new H. Gregg Nissan of Delray. The plan features a limited powertrain protection program for your engine and transmission for the life of your vehicle. The all-new H. Gregg Nissan of Delray. Car buying just got easier. Let's go. Just south of Linton on Federal or NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a nice start to our Wednesday. But a sunny to partly cloudy sky through the morning and early afternoon with a high today 84. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. The range here is 30% for only an isolated coastal shower or inland afternoon storm. For Thursday and Friday, a little change. Sunny to partly cloudy skies. Highs near 84. Range here is 30%.
MaxGuard Hurricane Windows delivers protection when you need it most. Call 561-276-7100 and ask about a whole house of windows and doors with zero down and only $164 per month.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by MaxGuard Hurricane Windows. MaxGuardHurricane.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, if you want to get the KVJ Show anytime you want, check out our podcast. Now, we take the regular show and we post it up there. No music, no commercials. You go through it even quicker. And we even put an after the show podcast on the back end of it. Easy for you to get on demand. You can get it at kvjshow.com. We post them up on YouTube. And you can also use whatever podcasting app you have. The new Podcast One app is where you can find us too. That's a new location for us. So if you want to hear the KVJ when you want to hear it without the music and commercials, go find one of the KVJ Show podcasts.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Some of the comments that we got rolling in here, you were talking about a kid that was swapping his lunch, Jaybird, and it was suspicious because he was trading out really good things for crappy things that he even admitted that he didn't like. Question is he getting bullied? Got a text here from the 305, said the same thing was happening to my daughter. Some girl kept taking her food and leaving my daughter hungry the whole day. I called the school and I told the teacher my daughter will not go hungry. And it sounds like they jumped in and were aware of it and tried to fix it.
So the situation with this is the kid is in 5th grade. He doesn't want his dad to make a big deal about it because he is still getting food. And I think what you're talking about, how I think just some kids want to look a little bit cooler sometimes. And
right, they're using it for cool points, leverage.
I don't think he wants to be trading his lunch, but he also doesn't want to look like he's not cool.
Right.
So it's kind of on him, really. His dad said he can get involved, but his kid doesn't want him to.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you do when you're a parent? When you see something like that, and the kid's like, don't go to the school. I'll be so uncool if everyone finds out. You know, you're defending my lunches.
Right.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
I do too. Kid, you don't want to eat no dried eggs.
Yeah, well, maybe if that's the case, maybe you could have a conversation if you were open with his parents to say, hey, what it is and why he's doing it. And maybe, if it's worth it, then they could find a way to be like, okay, we'll put a little something extra in there, and that will be your trade bait, and you can use that for, your little thing, and then here's your lunch.
That's one of those times where I wish I was there at the lunchroom and see it go down, and then interrupt it and go up to the bigger kid and go, no, you're not getting this pizza. You need to go sit in the corner and eat your own egg.
Everybody eats their lunch. We don't trade lunches.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the way that you should do it and make it just a blanket rule for all the kids. That way you can't have any bully kids.
It's tough. I mean, part of it's socialization. Part of it's like, there are kids. I mean, we legitimately did trade stuff, and it wasn't bullying going on. It was just, we were just doing big, hey, I'd love to have that. I'll give you that for this. And it was kind of a fun way to interact.
I remember I got in trouble as a kid because me and my buddy were trading Star Wars figures, and I gave him a little Stormtrooper figure for this big Millennium Falcon ship, and his mom saw the trade go down. She's like, oh, no. You're not doing that trade. You guys are not trading your toys. I spent so much money on this Millennium Falcon. I almost got the deal of the century, Virginia.
Yeah, no, I've seen that too with my own kid, where there's some stuff where you're like, okay, I don't want to ruin their independence and stifle this point, but I'm like, they don't understand the concept of money, and yeah.
Oh, I was going, I cannot believe this trade is happening. I'm going to get the Millennium Falcon. Oh, no, I'm not.
No.
Aww.
You got cut down, huh? Yeah. Got cut down. Speaking of Millennium Falcon, somebody wanted to point out that the next Star Wars movie, they were excited to announce, so like going, hey, good news. The writers of the next Star Wars movie are going to be the guys that just finished up Game of Thrones. They didn't realize Game of Thrones just got all this bad publicity. They're being like written off as the worst writers of all time now. These guys who did Game of Thrones, because his final season is doing so bad on Rotten Tomatoes. And of course, Disney and their timing with Star Wars announces yesterday, hey, guess who wrote the new Star Wars movie?
Timing is everything.
The guy that everyone now hates for Game of Thrones is the guy who's going to be bringing you the next Star Wars movie.
Well, they were already
pretty funny.
They were already getting crap about the writing for Star Wars anyway.
They thought they had a big feather in their cap. They're like, wait till everybody finds out about this.
That's amazing.
Yeah, who would have known? It's amazing what just a few episodes can do for someone's...
The emotion's still raw, too. Let's see how it ends.
It would take something really big to pull this series out of the fire. I'll just tell you that. It's amazing. Well, I always believe in sleep. I always try to tell you because for years and years, I went neglecting sleep, not thinking that I needed it. And I remember just for years living in misery. I would hate Fridays because by Friday afternoon, I was so tired, I couldn't even stay awake. I would want to be asleep by like 4, and then my wife's yelling at me because I'm asleep early, and I'm like, I'm so miserable. I felt terrible on Fridays. And you really do. You got to get your sleep. You got to prioritize it. And they say there are 4 things that happen when you don't get enough sleep. 1, you get distracted more easily. You may think, oh, I'm multitasking and whatever. No, that's what's happening is your brain basically is trying to like keep you alert and awake. So it's finding other things, and you can't really focus on what it is you're trying to do because your brain's realizing that you are sucking wind, and so it kind of like keeps putting things in front of you. So you're like going, oh, look, here's this. And so you're not going to get any like good quality work done. They say you're also more anxious by at least 30%. So it affects your mood. People will typically be maybe more depressed. You'll have a shorter fuse. You won't be as patient. And they say you'll take bigger risks. And a lot of times ones that don't make a lot of sense.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So they say it really affects your judgment. They say a study in 2017 had guys between 18 and 28 go a week on 5 hours of sleep a night. Then they put them in a scenario where they got to gamble, and they were much more likely to place high-risk bets. A lot of them then lost all their money.
Oh, wow.
I kind of feel like I do that with food, too. I take bigger gambles, bigger, larger chances with the food when I'm all tired.
There is actually a biological connection to that.
Yes, and it's real.
You've messed with your hormones.
If you're sleepy, it's like your defenses are down and your good judgment just goes out the window.
Yeah.
And you just say, all right, I'm going to eat all these chicken wings that I wouldn't have normally eaten.
When you're tired, you're more likely to binge drink and binge eat.
Yep.
The day after my birthday, and it was magic what happened. It landed the day after. I was a little hungover from the birthday party, but the next day was International Eat Whatever You Want Day.
That's tough to turn down, right?
Isn't that every day, though?
But it was a special day. It's on a calendar. It makes it way more impressive.
I think you celebrate year-round, but okay.
I say there are 4 things you can do to try power through it. 1, get some sun. 2, take breaks to stretch and move around. Drink coffee, but don't overdo it. And if possible, take a 20-minute nap. That's the level where you can get a good nap. It'll do some good. You won't wake up all crazy groggy. So that's another argument for why you need to make sure you're getting, they say 7 to 9 is typically what adults need.
I got to get 8. I need
It's good.
8. I get 6 at night, and then I take a 2-hour nap or an hour-and-a-half nap and 6.5 at night. Like, if I don't get 8, I'm off my game.
I wonder what I'd be like if I got 8 hours of full sleep. I wonder if I'd see such a difference in my behavior. Not spilling stuff as much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the stutters. I don't know.
Might have a little bit of an effect, but that'd be a dramatic effect. I don't know, possibly. Who knows, man? Gotta get you on that sleep study, brother.
Yeah, we do. We got to get you some kind of something to help you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think you might have that apnea.
No, I don't think I have apnea. I think I just got psychological problems.
Oh, there you go. Whatever's harder to fix, that's what I've got.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Watch for a road closure in Fort Lauderdale. It's State Road 84 eastbound between US 441 and 30th Avenue. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The sale you've waited for is here at Southern 441 and Green Acres Nissan. New Nissans from just $79 a month during our huge Memorial Day sale all month long. Southern 441 and Green Acres Nissan. Online at mynissanpb.com.
We make it easy.
Ride the Rapids, have some fun. Ride the Rapids, everyone.
Rapids Water Park is celebrating 40 years of fun at South Florida's biggest water park. Oh yeah, amazing rides, slippery slides, and big water adventures. Plus, great special events all season long. Now save $5 on admission or $35 on a season pass with discount coupons from participating Chick-fil-A locations. So come on, get everyone together and
Ride the Rapids, everyone.
I'm a sucker for you.
Life just got a whole lot better.
I'm a sucker for
Jonas Brothers Happiness Begins Tour. American Airlines Arena, August 7th. With special guests, Phoebe Rexa and Jordan McGraw.
Lately I've been feeling so.
Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album Happiness Begins is available everywhere June 7th. For more, check JonasBrothers.com. Presented by American Airlines and MasterCard.
You know, when it comes to picking a plastic surgeon, it is a big decision, and it is one that you got to make sure that you do with the right research and the right advice and the right referrals from your friends and family that have gone there. I tell everybody to go to the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev. Dr. Rankin did my mommy makeover, and I think he is just the best. I think he is so great. Board certified. Been doing this for a long time. Dr. Rankin is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. He's experienced and loved and respected by his patients and his staff because he gives beautiful results. That's it. People come back to him because they love their results. They tell their friends. He sends, so many people are sent to him from referrals and from repeat business. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Don't let anything physically hold you back from being your best self. Go see Dr. Rankin at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center to look and feel your best. Offices in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Healthy living starts in the cart. During our Better For You brand sale, you'll save 35% off regular retail price on more than 500 good-for-you items from brands you love, like Kashi, Santa Cruz, Desert Essence, and Garden of Life. You'll also find red seedless grapes 98 cents a pound, and wild Alaskan sockeye salmon fillets just $7.99 a pound. Sale prices valid through May 22nd at our Wellington location at State Road 7 and Old Hammock Way in the shops at Isla Verde. Sprouts Farmers Market. It's healthy living for less.
Green Acres. We're about to change the way you buy tires. Discount Tire has a convenient neighborhood store now serving you at 5990 Lake Worth Road. So stop by for great savings today. Right now, we'll give you a prepaid MasterCard for up to $70 when you buy select sets of tires. Become a new Discount Tire credit customer, and we'll give you an additional $50. Minimum purchase required. Visit DiscountTire.com for more details. Because at Discount Tire, we're not just about low prices. We're about people. We'll help you choose the right tire for your vehicle so you get the wear, performance, and safety you deserve from your investment. So please, visit our new store at 5990 Lake Worth Road or go online to DiscountTire.com to shop for the lowest prices on tires and wheels. And don't forget to check out our rebates and promotions page for even more savings. Discount Tire, America's neighborhood tire store.
Well, summer is here, and we are so lucky. We live in South Florida. It's pretty much always summer, almost at least. And we always get to be outside enjoying this beautiful climate and the sand and the sun and our friends. But that does mean also we got to be super careful about always making sure to be protected from the sun's harmful rays. That's why you need to get some Ocean Potion in your life. Ocean Potion Sun Care is the perfect partner for South Florida life. We need this because we're always outside. It's so beautiful. You need to try this Ocean Potion too because it has a sheer feel on the skin and it smells actually delicious. I know my kids, they hate the smell of some of the sunscreens out there, but they love Ocean Potion. It's got their own signature scent of sunshine, so you've got to go check it out. I picked mine up at Walmart, but they've also got them at Walgreens and other retailers as well. Whether it's sunscreen, tanning products, or after sun care, this is your protection from the sun's harmful rays. It's Ocean Potion. Get more details at oceanpotion.com.
Hi, welcome to the Subway ad for $4.99 footlong faves. How would you like it?
Can I get that red like a sportscaster?
If you're just joining us here on the field, you can choose from any of the footlong faves, including the pizza sub, cold cut combo, and now the barbecue rib for just $4.99 each. Any choice is a winner. So score one of these great $4.99 footlong faves today. Now, back to the booth. Psst, hey, you guys want to go to Subway? Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Prices and subs included may vary. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Is your patient ready for hospice? Vitas Healthcare ensures that your patients receive compassionate hospice care at home, surrounded by those they love. Call 888-VITAS-80 or go to Vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
MD Now provides you with quality care and treatment super fast. Some places have extremely long wait times or even require an appointment to see you. Not MD Now. You walk in from 8 to 8 every day and get great care, usually in less than an hour. There's a new MD Now location in Jupiter on Indiantown Road, right next to Sims Creek Plaza. MDNow.com.
FAST is a gig speed network that gets business done. Beyond FAST is technology that makes business boom. Comcast Business. Beyond Fast. Take your business beyond. Visit ComcastBusiness.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I've got an update for you on the R. Kelly stuff. You know, he is behind on his child support payments, and they've said, look, if you can't keep up with these, we're going to throw you back in jail. So I'll give you an update on where he is with getting that paid. In other news, it looks like sad stuff. Tim Conway died. He was a beloved actor and comedian who worked with Carol Burnett on her show. He passed away at the age of 85 from complications from a brain disorder he had been battling.
Was he Dorf on Golf?
I think he was,
Yeah, he was.
yeah.
Do you remember that
I
back
loved
in the
Dorf
day?
on Golf. Dorf was my favorite character he did. I kept waiting. They were doing like all those sweet montages on the news last night, you know, of all of his work. They didn't put any Dorf in there.
Well, they had montages on our prep site, but they were all long clips from like Mama's Family, and I'm like, I don't know if that's going to play well on the radio.
Well, and the tough thing about it is a lot of it was visual.
Yeah.
He would work with a guy named Harvey Korman, and
loved him too.
They were good together because what Tim Conway was doing would legitimately get Harvey Korman laughing, and so his laughter and trying to keep it straight really was it, but it was a very visual kind of thing.
So they did that whole SNL stuff before SNL would do, or they start to break character and laugh during the sketch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing that way back before the 70s.
So definitely good vibes going out to him, sweetie. And Roger Daltrey is yelling at the crowd during a concert at Madison Square Garden. This is kind of funny. So I guess he's allergic to pot. And he noticed that all the people in the front row were smoking pot.
Well, rock and roll's a tough gig, then.
It was wafting up onto the stage where he's just trying to breathe and perform, and he basically like curses out the whole front row.
Huh.
I've got to tell you, all the ones smoking grass down the front here, I'm totally allergic to it. I'm not kidding, whoever it is down there, you my night, you made me really, I'm allergic to that and my voice just goes, so you.
Wow. Okay.
He tells him.
He cursed out the whole front row.
I think it was one. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's more than one dude smoking weed in the front. But
Yeah, you probably just talked about 3/4 of your audience.
It's a Who show. Yeah. Everybody's probably smoking pot. It's funny.
When singers yell at the audience, I love that.
They scold them. Yeah, they give them a morality lesson from the stage.
Well, R. Kelly is trying to get ahead on his child support. He was owed $41,000 to his ex-wife Drea. He paid that and paid another 2 months in advance to get ahead of the payments. Rumor has it he is on the hook now for $20,000 a month, but he is trying to get that reduced, but they keep delaying the hearing for the reduction, and so in the meantime it's $20,000. It's almost $21,000 per month that he has to pay until he can be before the judge and get that reduced. And that is what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Our birthdays today include former Miami Hurricane, and I believe he won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. Ray Lewis turned 44 today. He's a very entertaining dude. When he speaks, he likes to go off. He's like the Reverend. He's got a lot to say. Ray Lewis. He did something, I think it was his Hall of Fame induction, and he went on for about 45 minutes.
Oh, I do remember that. And it kind of weirded everybody out, too.
It was
Like, what,
unbelievable.
Ray?
You're like, wait, what? And he just like, I mean, he turned it into a sermon. It was just like, wait, what? What's going on here? What are you doing? Crazy. Also, happy birthday to my beautiful newlywed wife, Jenny, from your husband, Pete, Amy, and Frank. Got a photo there on KVJ TV.
Oh, beautiful. I love her lipstick.
Happy 15th birthday to my son, Yeager, from your mother and father, Nellie and Todd, and brother, Sauger. We love you, son. And happy 17th birthday, Chris Dark, from mom, dad, Jonathan, Jason, Mark, Michael, Terry, and Sadie.
Ooh, that's a great soap opera name, Chris Dark.
Yeah, that came in from Debbie Dark.
So sexy.
Yeah, it is, right?
Love
Hello, Debbie Dark. All right. If you got a birthday you want to get on the KVJ show, you can let us know all about it. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Coming up here, the game of decisions. Would you rather? Would you rather have the police hunting you for a murder you didn't commit, or a psychopathic clown hunting you down?
Ooh, this is easy.
Okay. Where are you going to go with this? What is the right answer? We will discuss next on the KVJ show.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. She'll make you curse, but she a blessing. She'll rip your shirt within a second. You'll be coming back for second with your play. You just can't help it. You'll play along, let her lead you on. You'll be saying no, then saying yes, 'cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. tasty. And people say, run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind.
Okay, what do you think about this? What is the better option of the two? Would you rather have the police hunting you for a murder you didn't commit or a psychopathic clown hunting you down? What's the better option?
Easiest would you rather ever.
Okay, what do you think?
I'm definitely going to run from the police. I'm innocent. It's going to be just like the movie The Fugitive.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I pick. Yeah, I'm innocent. So
That's what I'd think, but I mean, keep in mind, like in The Fugitive, you know, you've got to be proven innocent, and he, by luck, had to. That's why he was running so long, was gathering the evidence to prove that he was. Otherwise, you're going to go to prison for the rest of your life.
You couldn't be more wrong, Bird. The psycho clown has no resources. He's himself. And yes, he's psycho,
Yeah.
but he's a one man. The police have resources out the wazoo. They can track you with bloodhounds and helicopters and call in the feds. And
Yeah.
they're going to get you.
Much just like the movie The Fugitive, I'm going to, in the end, prove my innocence. Then the book deal, the movie that follows. Oh, come on. No, Virginia is so wrong. And I'd be very impressed if you guys can tell me the character's name from The Fugitive. Harrison Ford.
Dr. Richard Kimball.
Look at Kevin. Wow. Nailed it.
Bam. I'm on it today.
My gosh.
He's easily impressed.
I am.
All right, let me give you something to think about with the psychopathic clown, though. Keep in mind, you're in Florida. It's stand your ground. If you had yourself a weapon and the clown is coming after you, you'd be like going, look, I've got this psycho clown. He's on my property coming after me. I did what I did. I defended myself. It's all over. And then you could still get a book deal about how a psycho being an NRA hero.
Nah, you guys are wrong on this one.
The clown is so much easier to get away from and to kill, like Kevin said. You can't shoot back at the police.
No, you don't shoot back at the police. You just you eventually get caught. Then you are proven to be innocent. It turns into a big thing.
You're proven to be innocent. Are you sure of that?
You did it.
That's not part of it. That's not guaranteed.
You might have done
That's
it.
not part of it. They're hunting you for a murder you didn't commit, but it doesn't say, and after they capture you, you'll be vindicated.
And I'm defending myself in court. I'm my own lawyer.
Even lawyers don't defend themselves in court. Lawyers hire lawyers.
Don't tell me how to live my life. You asked me a question. I gave you my answer.
Well, I'm just trying to save you. So dumb.
Someone in the chat room said Bird's going to be going to jail for years.
Up the river.
They'll actually tag on some other crimes you didn't commit. I didn't do that either. And I didn't do that.
I can make it work in prison.
Guilty.
I can make it work.
Okay. All right. Would you rather be so afraid of heights that you can't go to the second floor of a building, like Jaybird is?
Check and check.
Or would you be so afraid of the sun that you can only leave the house on rainy days?
Definitely the building, or the second story.
You'd rather take that?
Well, I have that.
Yes.
So yeah,
But would you swap it?
No.
Let's say you can get rid of your phobia. You can go to this birthday party for your friend in Brickell.
No, I don't
But
want
now
it.
you can never enjoy a sunny day.
Yeah, I don't like that. No, I'll keep my phobias and I'll enjoy the sunny day.
Okay.
Yeah, He's got this one right.
I agree with you on that.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Witchy? Okay, I'm glad I got your approval.
Okay, follow me on this. Do you know what a centaur is?
Yes.
Half man, half horse.
Yes.
Got it.
And I believe it's like he has the man head and the horse body.
Yes.
That's the centaur. And you know what a mermaid/merman is?
Of course.
Same thing. You got the fish tail, but you got the human top. Now, what would you rather be if it were reversed? You would have the horse head and the human body.
Or the fish head and the human body?
Yes.
Give me a horse all day.
Give me the
Would it be
fish.
a horse face or fish face?
Give me the fish. I can do things I've never done before. I can go swim in the deep sea ocean. I can maybe get a mermaid, a little fish love. Yeah, okay, I'm in. Merman.
Okay.
Definitely.
On merman. And Virginia's going horse face.
I'm going horse face because I want to be, I don't want to be in the water. Fish have to be in the water. You're going to have to live in the water for here to eternity.
I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm ready to go to the deep blue.
I think you want to go with the horse head because in Wellington you'd be celebrated. You'd be a god there. And in South Florida, if you were the fish, they would try to catch you constantly. So you would be basically chased your whole existence. You want to be chased or celebrated?
You'd be probably in an aquarium.
You can't hook what you can't catch, Kev.
Okay.
You can't hook what you can't catch.
Okay. You'd always be on the run, though, Bird.
I'd be swimming like a snook.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Okay. Would you rather be an average person in present day or a king from 2,500 years ago? Think back to like ancient Egypt. You'd be a king. You'd be celebrated. They're already building your pyramid. You'd have an amazing tomb. You'd be able to live in the palace. You'd be able to boss everybody around, but it's 2,500 years ago.
You get to experience it, though. You get to actually go back in time and do all that stuff.
Yeah. Life expectancy probably a little shorter, too, but kingly years.
King Bird.
Yeah.
I like the way that sounds.
Yeah. What do you go for, Virginia?
I don't know. King sounds pretty awesome, but no AC sounds pretty terrible.
But some of those climates, though, aren't completely unbearable.
You'd get ways to get yourself cooled down. As a king? What kind of king are you?
Oh, I'm real kingy.
Then you would get the temperature.
Virginia would go on some kind of weird rampage.
She'd be worse than the queen from Thrones, right? Kev, the little Thrones joke.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I'll be Khaleesi.
You're off.
Yeah, I think you'd want to go with the king because the one thing about that too is you would be documented for years. I mean, they know pharaohs back 2,500 years ago. So, I mean, you would be forever known, celebrated.
You go king?
I go king 2,500 years ago.
So you leave your family. Your family doesn't know what happens to you because for this thing.
They can read about me.
I'm staying normal.
You're staying normal?
I think.
You're not normal now.
I'm going to keep it.
I'm staying weird.
I'm going to stay weird.
You mean you're staying weird here?
And I'll rock the Burger King.
Yeah, it's not go with normal on that. Okay, final one. Would you rather never sweat again or never feel cold again? It's just kind of you want to live in South Florida, you want to live up north. To me, I never want to feel cold again. That's easy. Like, I don't mind. I mean, yeah, we're warming up and all that kind of stuff, but I will take the sweat any day over it being freezing cold.
Question for your scenario here. Does that mean I can't keep my air conditioner at 67 degrees because I keep it cold? Would that ruin that?
You could, but I mean, yeah, you're still dealing with the sweat all over the place. And you go up north, it would be cold, but you could still keep your house warm.
I just thought you were never allowed to experience cool ever again.
Yeah, no. You wouldn't. Yeah, you'd be out of the cold, basically.
Yeah, imagine that. He misunderstood the question.
Oh, imagine that. Virginia calling me out publicly. Imagine that.
I know, it's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's crazy. So crazy.
When are you going to slow down? You're old, but when are you going to start acting old?
You going for the sweat? What do you want, the heat or you want the cold, Virginia?
I think give me the heat, as uncomfortable and as much as we complain about the heat, the cold is awful.
To me, it's 100 times worse.
100 times worse.
Yeah.
If you've experienced both, you know how lucky we are in South Florida.
Amen, sister. All right. Got to sound off on anything? Did we miss something? I'm sure we missed a lot. Let us know. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text the KVJ Show 877-979-9763.
Found you when your heart was broke. I filled your cup until it overflowed. Took it so far to keep you close. I was afraid to leave you on your own. I said I'd catch you if you fall. And if they laughed and more. And then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, just so you could take advantage of me. Tell me how's it feel, sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there. Name in the sky, does it ever get lonely? Thinking you could live without me. Thinking you could live without me. Maybe I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. Thinking you could live without me. Live without me. Maybe I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. Yeah. You don't have to say just what you did. I already know. I had to go and find out from them. So tell me how's it feel? Tell me how's it feel, sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there. Name in the sky, does it ever get lonely? Thinking you could live without me. Thinking you could live
A couple of comments here on the Would You Rather. A lot of people agreeing with having the psycho clown tracking you down rather than the cops for a murder you didn't commit. Yeah, the clown makes you a victim versus a murderer in the eyes of the world. Keep in mind, as the police are looking you down, everybody on the news oh my goodness, what a horrible person. And
You're
if you can't
right.
prove yourself innocent, then that's how you would go out. They'd be like, he deserved it.
And I like Kevin's idea. You just get some major artillery.
Yeah.
You get in your house and you wait for this clown and you say, okay, clown, what's up?
Right.
Give me your best
Come get
shot.
me. Stand your ground. That's
I
right.
like it.
What Kevin doesn't tell you, though, that clown has a brother who's even more horrific, and he's
That's not part
also a
of the scenario,
clown.
no.
And he doesn't stop until the job is done.
I'll kill both of them then.
There you go. That's right.
He's a cyborg.
Come in my house.
Kid.
2 clowns, 10 bullets.
Now he's a cyborg. You're changing the rules.
Yeah, he's stretching. He knows he's against the ropes.
That's what you do.
He knows he answered wrong.
And over here,
and
he
he's
was-
embarrassed.
Yeah, and over here, he was trying to justify, too, having that fish head with the human body instead of having the horse head. He's like going, I just keep swimming. They never catch me. Somebody texted and said, yeah, the first person to fish with pizza is going to catch a bird in a heartbeat.
I'm a pizza fish.
Pizza bait.
I can't help it.
All you have to do is just throw some Camilles on the line, and boom, here comes fish bird right out of the water.
I'll tell you what, those 3 hours in the ocean will be magnificent.
3 hours?
Oh, yeah.
Think about 3 minutes.
I'll get out of here. I've already beat you once in swimming.
Somebody had a question. Just wanted to follow up. Did the No Name Movie Game belt make it back in the studio yet?
It did, but I want to do a photo shoot with it.
Where is it?
It's here.
Where?
But I want to do the photo shoot for. I have not had time. I'm sorry, I'm getting kicked out of my place. I haven't had time to do a modeling.
Where is it?
It's here.
How
How many times do you want me to answer it?
It's in the studio?
It's here. It's in Denny's room. Do you want me?
okay.
Do you want the photo, or do you want me just to give it to you?
I just wanted to make sure you didn't lose it.
Can we
that's
have
all.
both? I like both.
Okay,
Yeah.
now that's how you want it done. There we go.
And proof that it's here.
There we go. Yeah. You
Hey,
want
Denny's,
proof
would you-
that it's
Would you
here.
hold the belt up for us real quick, please? Just want to make sure. We want eyeball confirmation. The No Name. Oh, there it is.
It's
okay.
here.
All right. Wow.
Well, I mean,
How
of course
amazing
it's here. I
is
wasn't
that?
lying to y'all.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Oh gosh, can you please put her in a 2-minute timeout? Really kind of annoying today.
Where's that picture? Yeah, weren't you going to be bottomless with nothing with the belt on?
Again, as you were yelling at me, I was trying to explain why it wasn't happening, but you wanted to. Where's the belt? The cabinet's not here. Cav, dirt of the day.
That's what you heard, huh?
It is what I heard.
Yeah. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, have you ever, in a sense, lied for love? Like you acted like you were into something when you completely weren't, just because the person you're interested in was. Like, say, for instance, they just love Game of Thrones, and you have no idea what's going on. They're going, oh, yes, I love Game of Thrones. And then you try to, learn everything you can about the show just so you have something to connect on.
I love the dad of dragons. What? What are you talking
Wait,
about?
what? Huh? What's going on?
Dad of dragons.
Okay, what did you do? Did it work, or did you get busted? Want to hear your stories coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Watch for a road closure in Fort Lauderdale. It's State Road 84 eastbound between US 441 and 30th Avenue. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
I've got a kid that loves to play Fortnite. It's a problem, and we got summertime coming up. But we want him to do other things. Like, he really needs to be reading more than he is. But you know what? He disappears in this little room. He's playing Fortnite. And sometimes I'm not even totally aware of it. So you know what we do now? We just flip on the Kvj app. We hit pause. It's very frustrating for him. But for us, it gives us the peace of mind of knowing that our kid's not playing Fortnite more than we want him to. We can also monitor how much he is online to make sure he's staying in bounds. It's simple, it's easy, and it's awesome. And you can get started with this Xfinity Internet and their TV for just $40 a month for 12 months. It's a one-year agreement, and you can even upgrade to get more, double the speed, for just $5 more a month for 12 months. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or go to an Xfinity store today to learn more. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Offer ends 6/21/19. Restrictions apply. New basic TV and performance started 25 megabits internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees, including BTV fee extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
It's the Arrigo-thon 1500. Customers, start your engines. 1,500 vehicles gotta go at Arrigo.
Johnny, are you ready? We gotta sell 1,500 vehicles and beat all May sales records. Ready, Jimmy. Arrigo's beating AJ's record, L's, Mario's. Johnny, those are professional drivers. And it's drivers who win the Arrigo-thon 1,500, Jimmy.
Arrigo's doing whatever it takes to break all sales records during the Jeep Celebration event. Shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats. Race in for Compasses from $139 a month, Cherokees from $175 a month, Wranglers starting at $26,999, and Jeep Gladiators have arrived. So hurry to Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo.
Johnny, what's with the checkered flag? I'm waving in all trades and paying big bucks. A great idea. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and Margate.
Select vehicles, 42 monthly, 610K miles a year, $29.99 new. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer, plus tax, tag, title, dealer install option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify for credit with Chrysler or Ally. FCA sales for locations. See dealer for details.
He believes his girlfriend's stuck in Berlin. We sent our producer to the address. Is she a catch? She sent you the nude photo. This woman's face photoshopped onto a nude body. Or a catfish. She sent you 15 government letters verifying that they were holding her. Yes. We got in touch with the German consulate. The letters aren't true. The address isn't true. The nude photo isn't true. So what is true? All new Dr. Phil.
Today at 4 on CBS 12 News. It's the investigation the post office doesn't want you to see.
You can't take pictures here.
Exposing the multi-million-dollar operation. CBS 12 News investigates, uncovers the secret of what's happening to millions of missing packages and how the U.S. Postal Service is profiting off of your stuff.
I don't think it's right. I had no idea.
CBS 12 News, the one to turn to for exposing the truth.
I appreciate Channel 12 doing the report.
Watch tonight at 11 on CBS 12 News.
You deserve to feel confident and beautiful because you deserve the best. So if you don't feel your best, go to Body Details True Laser Specialist for laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation. Packages are up to 60% off this month. Just visit bodydetails.com to schedule a consultation and get info about our free lifetime guarantee. You deserve it.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George with a scenario for you. You want to go out to your favorite restaurant, but you don't want to battle the traffic and the crowds in the parking. You look in your freezer, frozen pizza again? Here's an idea. Download the Bite Squad app to get your favorite local restaurant food delivered right to your door. And the best part is, for a limited time, you can try them for free with unlimited free deliveries for 30 days. We're talking no booking fees, no membership fees for a month. Bite Squad is awesome for lunch at the office, breakfast in bed on the weekends. How about date night in? Or family meals when you want to spend time with the family at the table and not in the kitchen. With Bite Squad Unlimited membership, you receive unlimited deliveries for one low monthly fee, just $5.99 a month. And that membership waives the booking fee on all orders within a 4-mile radius. And happening now for a limited time, get that Bite Squad app and give them a try with Unlimited for free. Just make sure you check the Unlimited box at checkout to get 30 days of free Unlimited Bite Squad. Bite Squad, delivering your favorite restaurant food right to your door.
If you have to take your child to an emergency department, make sure it's a pediatric emergency department.
What's that?
It's a place with specialists who only treat kids.
Cool.
Introducing the Mastriani Family Pediatric Emergency Department at Jupiter Medical Center. In partnership with Nicholas Children's Hospital, it's expert care in a kid-friendly environment. Now in Jupiter.
Do they have video games?
Yeah, they do.
Cool.
Learn more at pediatrics.jupitermed.com.
We work hard at being healthier. When what we really need is proven quality sleep. Only the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed intelligently senses your movements and automatically adjusts to your comfort and support on both sides, your Sleep Number setting. Sleep Number is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses by J.D. Power. And during our Memorial Day sale, save $1,000 on the new Queen Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, only $17.99, only for a limited time. For J.D. Power 2018 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. To find your local Sleep Number store, go to sleepnumber.com.
If you've always wanted a fancy luxury car, but you're like, oh, I don't really have a luxury budget, you are wrong. You can totally afford this luxury car. You just got to go to Off Lease Only. They will literally save you thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on your luxury car purchase. These cars are priced thousands below retail, and you get to finance. Everybody gets finance and trade in your vehicles and get more taken off of your price. So it really is the way to do it. Go to Off Lease Only today. Go online and check out their entire inventory, offleaseonly.com. Locations in Miami, North Lauderdale, a beautiful new location in West Palm Beach, and also Orlando. They sell more pre-owned cars than anybody else. Offleaseonly.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
Drive forever, worry-free at the all-new H. Gregg Nissan of Delray. The plan features a limited powertrain protection program for your engine and transmission for the life of your vehicle. The all-new H. Gregg Nissan of Delray. Car buying just got easier. Let's go. Just south of Linton on Federal or NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a nice start to our Wednesday, but a sunny to partly cloudy sky through the morning and early afternoon with a high today 84. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. The rain chance 30% for only an isolated coastal shower or inland afternoon storm. For Thursday and Friday, a little change, sunny to partly cloudy skies, highs near 84, rain chance 30%.
Ready for a change when it comes to food? Whether you want to eat more organic foods or less artificial preservatives, find those benefits and more with GreenWise products at Publix. So no matter what you like, there's lots of options to love. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Publix.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Make sure you plug in a KVJ TV every single day. You can watch it on your smart TV at home, X1 DVR, and take it with you on your mobile apps, too. Always stay plugged in. You can watch us live. You can get it on demand as well. Make sure you subscribe, too. Check out Jaybird's very sexy mukbang video from yesterday with Denny's and Suits.
Suits is the one that made it real sexy.
It was, yeah.
He's in his suit. He started off eating a salad without dressing, and it ended with him eating the biggest Oreo cookie brownie.
I heard he had the face of ecstasy, too.
Oh, he did. He made sounds I didn't know he was capable of making.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Right. You get all that on KVJ TV. If you go to our YouTube channel, go there and subscribe. All brought to you by Cleveland Clinic.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Have you ever gone out of your way to either say that you were into something or even try to learn something to try to impress someone? Like maybe you say, oh yeah, I'm a huge football fan. Meanwhile, you know nothing about football, just to be like, yeah, okay, because you know they are and you're into them, so you want to be into what they're into.
I had a boss one time who I was always trying to impress because he loved the Buckeyes. And I always try to learn about the Buckeyes just so he would love me more.
Yeah? Did you learn anything?
I learned nothing.
You put zero effort in.
Yeah.
I did. I learned that they were cheaters that had a lot of scandals behind them.
No, I don't know if that's the case. Show your facts. So it can go well or it can backfire on you. You know, sometimes they're like, okay, that's cool. I'm glad they're into it. But the risk that you run, yes, you may endear yourself to them. But, boy, if they sniff it out that it's a fraud, wouldn't you be like going, that's kind of like, okay, I can't trust you. You're a liar. Is that a really bad way to start a relationship? On false pretenses, or is it endearing?
I really need the details because it could be endearing or it could be creepy.
Okay.
It depends what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Chelsea's done this, and she actually needs the help of our audience here. Maybe there's some suggestions to try to help her out. But there was a guy that she was into, and I guess this makes sense because you know me, I got a thing for Hispanics as well, married one. I think Chelsea is kind of the same way here. So you were into this guy. So what did you do to try to impress him, Chelsea?
I started to learn how to speak Spanish.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Nothing creepy about that.
That's not creepy a bit.
Yeah, I think that's cool. But I think, what did you tell him?
That I'm fluent.
Oh.
How do you say liar in Spanish?
She better learn.
Mentirosa, I think.
Okay. All right. So she got a little bit down.
Almost there. I'm working towards it. I've been doing Duolingo and I've been listening to YouTube videos. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not 100%. Maybe like 35, 40%.
Okay, all right,
That's
so
good. I mean,
Okay,
that's pretty good.
All
I'm
right.
only 30% fluent in English.
right. You're
On a
right.
good day.
Okay, so you actually
So-
you played the whole Spanish card. I can speak it fluently. How long have you been with this guy now?
Just over 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is where it gets a little tricky. We're doing really well. We're hitting it off. He wants me to meet his parents
Okay.
next week,
Okay.
and they speak Spanish fluently, and they don't speak any English whatsoever.
Okay. So this
So-
is really putting it to the test.
Oh, boy.
Okay, with him, because I assume obviously he knows English too, correct?
Oh yeah, he's fluent in English.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You just have to say to him, look,
I lied.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm really close to being fluent, and in my mind, I'm fluent because I talk to bilingual people. But the issue may be that your parents aren't bilingual. And I struggle with people that aren't bilingual. People that are bilingual can help me out a little bit, and I feel fluent.
That's how you tap dance out of it.
That's how you do. Because I remember there was this one girl that I was dating, and she swore she knew how to play the guitar, and she really believed she knew how to play the guitar. And then we went out on a date, and she played me the guitar, and she didn't play the guitar very good. She thought she was good at that. Sometimes people think they're better than what they are.
Yeah, okay, so you can just say, look, I gave myself too much credit. It's not
Yes.
that I'm a liar.
Right.
I thought I was close to fluent, but boy, after meeting your parents who don't speak any English, I realized, wow, I got a long way to go.
Or maybe before you meet them, go into it and say, look, I haven't had a lot of interaction with people that only speak Spanish exclusively. I talk to bilingual people. And so for me, it's easier because bilingual people help me out.
Okay.
I mean, if you're already at 40% now and you continue to still grind it out, you may be able to carry on a conversation. They might be impressed with you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering because I'm sure this probably happens where, you wind up dating somebody and their parents, don't speak any English. How do you fake it? Like, is
I
there
had that.
like 5 or 10 things? Oh, that's right, you did.
I was engaged to a Colombian girl, and her parents didn't speak a lick of English, and I had to. It was a lot of charades, a lot of writing things down, a lot of facial expressions.
Okay.
I mean, I remember one time I was telling them how I wanted to take them out to eat, and she wasn't in the room, so I'm just like, I want to put food in your mouth. Like I was trying to say all kinds of.
I want to put food in
It was coming
Oh,
off.
I would love to play Jayberg charades.
It came off awkward.
Oh, I know it doesn't work great on the radio, but boy, I just really want to play charades
Well,
with
then
you.
I'm thinking, am I being insulted?
Have you ever played charades with him?
I have been told I'm a little extra. I'm a little much with charades.
Oh my gosh, we've got it. Yeah, at a live KVJ show, we got to do charades with Jaybird.
Amen.
I'd love it.
That sounds like a good time. Yeah. So, do you have any suggestion? What is the best way to fake it? Like there's or maybe like phrases be like, hey, go here to get these 10 phrases down. If you get that, you'll be able to kind of like, make your way through a conversation. But even more than that, I'd like to hear if anybody else has ever tried this and is it majorly backfired on you. What did you like try to say? Oh, no, I'm great at this. And then woo, boom, you got exposed big time. Did they handle it well or are they like upset? Because I could see it could go either way. Be like going, I get it. You were trying to, you really like me. But I could also see too, so wait, our whole thing, like you started off this
On a
whole thing
lie.
with a big lie, what you were doing. How did it go? 877-979-WRMF. You can let us know here on the KVJ show. 877-979-9763.
Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high
Well, I know in South Florida there might be a lot of people dealing with issues like Chelsea is, where you just need to be more fluent in another language than what you are. And somebody letting us know, yeah, there are ear pods you can get now that puts in, it translates up to 50 languages, so you can say you understand them. And you don't have to be that good at speaking it. Pretty much, boom. It just hears it, translates it, I guess, pretty much in real time. I've never tried it, but it sounds amazing. How cool is that?
Very cool.
To be able to have that and then just you hear and it translates for you.
But can you keep up? Like,
well, the
it
thing
seems like
is,
it all happens
right,
really fast.
Right. I just want to know, is it a delay? Is it
It's
super
going to be a
fast?
delay. No, it's going to be a delay.
And then what's it like for them? They've got to have, obviously, so like, if I went in speaking English to somebody that only speaks Spanish, they would have to have the translator on like I do.
It's called the gringo delay.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So we'd have to get there on the same page. But yeah, that's kind of the way to do it. Somebody said maybe just level. They hopefully won't be too upset if, you've been trying to act like you're fluent in Spanish when you really aren't, and now you're going to be put to the test. Yeah, somebody said there's many different dialects of Spanish. She can play it off like, oh, yeah, I learned formal Spanish. Unless they're from Spain, then you got to maybe find out, like, okay, where are they from? Like, yeah, I just don't fully understand.
But do you really want to add another lie onto already what's a lie? Like, just kind of own it and say, I do well with people that are like me. Gringos speaking Spanish, because that's really all I get exposure to. But now that I'm going to be around bilingual people, I'm like, oh.
Right. That's true. Okay.
Just own it.
Well, there are a lot of people that have faked interest in some kind of subject just because they were into somebody. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I used to pretend to like playing poker so that I could go with my boyfriend, now hubby, to the tournaments. I pretend to like it, and then he taught me how to play for real, just kind of like watching. I would see what he would do, and then I was the one that started winning, and then he got mad, and he didn't want me to go with him anymore.
You started beating him.
So it actually kind of backfired. It was our way to connect, and then he started getting mad.
He got mad.
But hey, you're winning, so you don't need him.
Well, would you beat him in front of all of his friends? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Someone else said, I dated a guy who was extremely good at Jeopardy, but he worked late, so he would actually watch it later when he got home. So I would watch it in real time. So when I go hang out with him, I'd be like going, I bet that's... And then,
you know what you can do, too?
That's a great trick.
There's somebody... If you can have somebody leave the room for a little bit, hit pause, and then but watch the actual Jeopardy, then rewind it and keep it back at pause so you think it's still going to be in real time, and then you dominate every single round, and they think you're so smart. I've done that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's tricks, huh?
But then you start to get too good, and then they're suspect. They're like, why are you getting all of this stuff?
You can't be too good.
No, 16th century British literature.
Roman emperors? Really?
Yeah. And how are you getting Final Jeopardy, Bird?
Yeah. Well, one thing that kind of happened yesterday, we got our young boy Suits over here who runs Kvj Tv, and he's learning a lot. I mean, it's kind of like we took a veal. We've taken our baby calf and we've exposed him out to the world. He was like in just a sheltered little dark box for like 20 years and never got to see the world. And now we're exposing him to food and all these kind of different things now. And he's working for the KVJ show. Yesterday, Jay Bird introduced him to Hot Pockets, and he's like, wow, blew his mind.
It did something to him. He's never had a Hot Pocket before. He left my place with a little pep in his step after that.
It did it, huh?
Great. You've introduced him to frozen foods with preservatives abound.
Oh, the poison is in him. He's hooked.
Yeah.
He's not really going to be better for it, though. I mean... Did you love the Hot Pocket as much as Jay Bird is saying?
It was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. And then at that point, the diet was just so far ruined for the day. I went home and had manicotti. It was just...
Well, that's a very Jay Bird way of thinking.
Oh, he got mukbanged real good yesterday.
Poor
and
guy.
mucked up the day.
Oh, he walked out of there funny. That's tough. So the other thing we've been doing with Suits is we've been doing the Bachelor boot camp where he, learns how to respond to, different kind of like questions and things like that, with questions actually taken from the Bachelor.
He's been going toe-to-toe with the Bird.
Well, he's graduated. It was never about me. It's always been about Suits.
Yeah. He is. He is doing a lot better. But that was actually, as I was thinking about it, really just one thing that we've worked with him on. I mean, having a little bit of the gift of gab, to me, is just really one part of what a good eligible Bachelor should have. Now, they got the Bachelorette on TV, and so you see all these guys and they've got everything together, right?
They're all vying for Hannah B.
They've got great careers. They've got this. They've got that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's all so real, too.
They've got their hobbies. They can cook. They can do all this kind of stuff. So I was kind of curious, if you wanted to talk about a well-rounded bachelor that you were going to put on The Bachelorette, if Suits were going to make it on this show, what would he need to do and be able to know before they be going, this guy's got everything we want. He checks off all the boxes.
I'll tell you what he needs. He needs to get his initiation game on point. When he first goes in to talk to a girl, that's what Suits needs the most work on. We kind of delved into that on the mukbang yesterday. It's the initial...
Why? On the mukbang?
Oh, it got deep. You start getting in the hot pockets, it brings out emotions.
Hot pockets bringing people together.
We're talking all kinds
There's
of...
basically just 3 guys on camera eating.
Did you guys get Suits stoned?
No.
Yeah, why don't you quit asking terrible questions?
I thought it was a very poignant question.
Suits is his own man.
What, did you listen to some of the dialect or something, Virginia? Or
I
what's
did,
going on?
but it sounds like this thing was all over the place.
It was all over the place. That's what a mukbang is about. There's no structure. There's no organization. It is friendship. It's food. It's just good old times.
Okay. So you think that just initiating conversation is one of the things that Suits could work on?
I think that's a struggle for a lot of people. It's tough to go up to somebody you don't know, especially if you're interested in them. You don't want to come off weird or awkward or corny.
Sure.
Literally breaking the ice is the hardest part. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of other stuff. I think, if you're checking off all the boxes, you want to say, look, I want to be the best bachelor I can, the most eligible person out there. I think your gift to gab is one box that you want to check off. Also, I think how you kiss. Where would Suits be ranked if he got a letter grade on how his kissing ability is?
Kissing is important, and since Kevin brought it up, I wasn't going to tell you this, Suits.
Try it on Jason. Here we go.
No. Sometimes your lips are a little dry, which means you're dehydrated. You got to get those babies moist. You got to get them moist.
Prepare. I smell an insult coming. It's going to be a bumpy road.
Sometimes they're a little dry, look like you got winter lip, and you need to put a little something on there.
You should have known.
Chapstick.
Should have known it was going to be an insult because you stopped everything down. So listen to
Let's
it.
get serious here. I want people to really pay attention.
It's what I expected coming in here.
A softer lip is better to kiss.
And you can practice on a Hot Pocket. You can, my friend.
Really?
You could actually,
Feels
yeah.
a little sad.
No.
It is sad.
It's so sad.
Alone in your apartment. No one to kiss but this frozen food product.
No, there are girls that want to kiss Suits. I just want to make sure our boy is ready to play.
Okay. Yeah, as I was kind of thinking about this last night and just everything else with the Bachelorette going on, I'm like, we probably should put a little bit more focus on making sure that he's well-rounded. And maybe what we could do is each week we could do another project. Like if we had somebody that could help work with him on kissing, and then a week later we come back for a grade and to say, okay, here's what you've learned and you've upped your game. You're a better kisser a week later than you were last week.
But who's to say Suits isn't a good kisser, though? We don't even know that.
I don't know. But I think we all probably could use, a little bit of work, and that'd be the question. Bring somebody in here and say, okay, where are you now? And say, okay, I've got an idea of where we need to get you on your kissing game.
But who is he going to kiss? 1, 2, 3, not it.
Well, that's just what we got to figure
How
out.
are we testing this?
That's what I'm saying. You have to. I've seen these shows before where they make you practice on. A lot of times they do make you practice on food.
Okay.
Hence the Hot Pocket idea.
Kevin's married. You shouldn't be kissing anybody, boy or girl. So
Yeah.
is Denny's.
I don't know. We'll work on it.
I don't like where this is going.
Well, maybe there's somebody that we could find that would help us out.
Virginia's
You never know.
so predictable with her games, man.
Yeah. Other things I was thinking about that I think Suits should be proficient at, and there might be some categories I'm missing out here, and you can let me know. I think giving a good massage.
Oh, that's a good one.
That you can work on. We can actually get some bodies in here to work on that.
Yeah, we could do that, and we could start off, on a day one. Suits does what he thinks is a good massage, and then somebody be like, okay, we need to work on this, and maybe there's a couple little moves you can do, so you can give a halfway decent massage. So, you give it the ladies' Suits, you whip out a little massage, like, oh my goodness, that's amazing.
My friend Jeff that I do the podcast with, Spirits Talk, he's a massage therapist. That's what he is.
Okay.
A licensed, great massage therapist. He could come in here and coach you.
I'm down for that.
Okay, there we go. It's coming together.
See, the thing is, I've never had any complaints. Like, I've given massages, I've never had problems with kissing, but nobody's going to say that to you, so I really don't know.
Right. But that's good. I like how you're standing up for yourself, though, because we don't know if you're a good kisser or a massage. We're just assuming you're bad. If you think you're good, stand up for that. That's
I
a big
feel
part
like
of
I'm
this.
decent, but
That's
like I
right.
said, I've never had somebody tell me that I was bad at it.
And if we had somebody come in that knows, they'd be like going, okay, and we probably all, no matter how good you think you are, get a little bit better.
Even good can get better.
Right.
You need honesty. That's the thing. No one's really
Yeah.
honest with you when you're in a relationship.
Give me
It's
this
like you
true.
can't-
So we need some people to try to help help us out here.
Give me a taste of what you would do to a girl on my shoulders right now, and let's just see where you're at.
Okay. Suits is working on the shoulder a little bit on Jaybird. Okay. Jaybird, that face you're making, you don't seem like you're satisfied.
Suits, I can already tell you're lacking a little passion. Now get into it. Move those fingers. They're there to wiggle, baby.
Lacking passion because it's a guy.
But this is your boot camp.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you need him to put on the Lana outfit?
I can get Lana here. Stat. She's not doing so well mentally, but
Oh, she loves a rub.
Oh yeah, she does.
I think
that's good. Suits.
But then she might try to give you one. It'll get weird quick.
You think we'd use some improvement in the massage game?
We are definitely needing some improvement. Now, keep in mind, I do have a cloak on right now.
Yeah.
It's tough to get through.
You're wearing layers because it's freezing out.
I am.
It's only 90.
It's freezing in here. Y'all act like I go outside and go run. No, it's 2 degrees in here.
Virginia, I think that a good bachelor should know how to cook, like have a signature dish that if they're cooking for a lady friend, that they should be like, oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Panda tricked me with the signature dish.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my gosh, this guy, he's very chefy. He has one dish, and it's salmon, and he does it really
That's all
well.
you need is one.
Well,
and he made it for me, and I was like, wow.
Suits, you have a signature dish?
So I'm working on my cooking skills right now. That's like the thing that I've kind of
Okay.
taken as my, because I know that that's a sexy quality if you can cook for somebody.
Don't you like manicotti? A hottie with manicotti. Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
manicotti's good. I've been doing more like a grilled chicken dish to start out because I'm starting slow, you know. Although I do love salmon, and that's like my next thing to try and perfect is salmon.
Panda is really good at doing the dude basic salmon and making it look special.
So that's like my next thing. That's what I'm working on.
We need to get you a
slowly.
signature dish. Okay. That's another thing we can do to improve Suits. And then finally, I was thinking, if Jaber could work with him a little bit, if he could just kind of like rip out a little bit of a love tune. Just a little
We're working
something.
on it.
talking about that,
We're
actually.
teaching him guitar. He's singing with us and
Okay,
everything.
see, this is where we're going.
Oh, yeah.
I think having Suits write an original little love song, I think it'd be amazing. If we could check off all those boxes and get him A's in all those categories, look out, ladies.
I feel like his signature dish does need to be manicotti, though. I really do. I got a good feeling about that. When an Italian is, it's kind of gets people going.
What do you love, too? It's got to be something you love. You love manicotti.
Yeah, I mean, I love pasta dishes. Granted, that's not great for the diet, but I do love, like I said, chicken, as a lot of fish. Like, those are my go-tos.
Okay.
Pasta, chicken, and fish. I love those.
You will rock that body if you serve manicotti. Boom. I'm
Can
telling
you serve manicotti with a chicken or a fish?
Of course, he's Suits.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That would
That
be
would be a good
awesome.
dish.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's what we're doing. We're manicotti with chicken. I love it.
Got some ideas going in here. I like this.
Someone else said, I like to have a guy that's kind of handy, too. Do you have some basic handyman skills?
Not one person on this show is a man.
Yeah.
No one is handy. Not one.
Yeah, we're not the person to go to for that.
I've got a little bit. I mean, I fixed my own broken cabinet. I got a tool chest. I hung my own like canvases the other day. So I'm not bad.
Okay. Well, someone's got a tool belt.
Okay.
You got a hammer?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a hammer.
No, yeah.
You know it. Come on now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I want to try to put this together here. Different project a week. Some people are already volunteering their services, try to step in and help our boy Suits.
I love it.
We'll start
All right.
like on whatever day of the week, and then 1 week later, we'll check in to see what kind of progress Suits could make in 7 days.
Building a legend.
Oh, and then by the end of the whole Bachelorette season, he's just... We're going to have him on the next season.
He's the
Gonna
kid.
sweep it.
He's the kid. He's the prodigy. If anyone can do it, it's this cat right here.
That's
Let's
right,
do
baby.
it.
That's right, building our suits.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Watch for a road closure in Fort Lauderdale. It's State Road 84 eastbound between US 441 and 30th Avenue. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Right now, we're broadcasting this same Geico ad all across the radio. Because letting all types of listeners know it's easy to switch and save with Geico just feels so unifying. Like waving across the dial and saying, hey you, Let's grab a coffee with some of that Geico savings, even if you never get that coffee. 'Cause it's the thought that counts.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. If you've been injured in a slip and fall accident, call me at 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
I once heard a tale that the hummingbirds cried of a beautiful place with a magical side, where the flowers are rare and the gardens are wide, where the breeze in the air means that spring is alive. Have you ever seen your favorite Disney characters dance? Except that all those Disney characters were made out of plants. Have you given Florida fresh carne asada a chance in a garden on the border of Morocco and France? Have you seen a butterfly flying on its first flight, soaring to the sound of songs both you and your dad like? See the season come alive in the cool and bright Epcot International Flower and Garden moonlight.
Get the Florida resident 3-day Discover Disney ticket for just $175 plus tax, one theme park per day. Visit any 3 days through June 30th. Visit DisneyWorld.com/Discover Disney.
Ticket valid now through June 30, 2019. Proof of Florida residency required. Non-transferable and excludes activities and events separately priced. Purchased by June 27th.
It's the Arrigo-thon 1500. Customers, start your engines. 1,500 vehicles gotta go at Arrigo.
Johnny, you ready? We gotta beat all May sales records.
Ready, Jimmy. Race in for new Rams up to $16,000 off MSRP during the Bigger Things sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
Johnny, what's with the checkered flag? I'm waving in trades and paying big bucks. A great idea. You gotta go Arrigo.
Select vehicles, amounts vary, all discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer plus tax tag, idle dealer install options, $7.99 dealer fee, must qualify, see dealer for details.
Tom and Jake love hitting the drive-thru for breakfast at McDonald's. Tom drives a jacked-up four-wheel drive. Jake drives a convertible. Jacked up or low to the ground, they both see eye to eye when it comes to a delicious McDonald's breakfast. Together we breakfast. Now get a sausage McMuffin with egg, McChicken biscuit, or chicken McGriddles for $1.69 each from 5 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Only at McDonald's. Your morning starts here. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Okay, one frappe for my boy in accounting, one iced coffee for my man in legal, and a soft drink for the lady who brings the checks?
Thanks, dude?
It's hard to remember names, but with all your favorite drinks at McDonald's, it's easy to own the drink run. Now at McDonald's, get a refreshing medium Minute Maid slushie or any size iced coffee for just $1.69. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Minute Maid is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Our friends at the Children's Services Council want to make parenting in Palm Beach County a little bit easier for you parents. If you're like me and you're always looking for fun stuff to do with the kids and always looking for a little expert advice, this is the website and the app that you need to go to. Go on to everyparentpbc.org, create your free family profile today, and start getting trusted tips, expert advice, local resources. You can also put it on your smartphone. Every Parent is an app. It's free, and you can put it right there on your smart device, and it'll give you push alerts and all kinds of stuff. Health, education, safety, childhood behavior, they're all tips that are a mystery to a lot of us. So go where the experts have left their expert opinion. This website, everyparentpbc.org, or on the app, the Every Parent app, a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Nissan headquarters, ISKI code NOSE 118. We've all got big plans this summer, like doing some camping, checking out summer concerts, or just lounging on the beach. And at Nissan's Summer of SUVs event, save big on our entire family of SUVs, including Rogue with available ProPilot Assist, so your summer road trip is less stressful. Or available intelligent around view monitor to help you slip into tight parking spots at the beach, concert, or even that campsite. Hurry to Nissan's Summer of SUVs event and plan on this summer being your best. Right now, for a limited time, save up to $1,500 holiday bonus cash on top of existing offers on select models. Shop at ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan store. Hurry, event ends soon. For well-qualified buyers, $1,500 holiday bonus cash available on the 2019 Nissan Titan and 2019 Nissan Titan XD. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. Subject to residency restrictions. Call 1-888-858-8319 or see owner's manual for safety information. Offers end 5/31/19.
I'm a sucker for you.
Life just got a whole lot better.
I'm a sucker for
Jonas Brothers Happiness Begins Tour. American Airlines Arena, August 7th. With special guests, Phoebe Rexa and Jordan McGraw.
Lately I've been feeling so.
Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, Happiness Begins, is available everywhere June 7th. For more, check JonasBrothers.com. Presented by American Airlines and MasterCard.
You know, when it comes to debt, there are so many reasons why you may have accumulated it. Maybe you got divorced, maybe medical bills, maybe keeping up with the Joneses, maybe you had student loans that became too crazy, maybe you lost your job. They're all legitimate reasons why you can't keep up with the credit card debt. And if these things are hanging over you and making you sad, you don't have to be ashamed. You are not alone. Call my friend Chip at Debt Helper. What he does is he works with the credit card companies. They lower your payments and they lower your interest rate. And when they do those two things to your credit card account, it lowers the amount of money you owe. You can get it paid off quickly, efficiently, and then boom, you're done with it without the shame or the guilt. This is how you should feel comfortable and happy with your decisions, because this is just one of those things that you should not let control you and own you. Go see Chip at Debt Helper and get it taken care of. Here's the number to call, 561-472-8021 for Debt Helper.
What drives you? At the new Land Rover Treasure Coast, we're driven to provide you excellence at every turn. With our delivery to your home or office, service from Monday through Saturday, and sales is open 7 days a week.
Discover a large selection of new Land Rover models like a 2019 Land Rover Discovery Sport SE, $339 a month, or get 1.9% financing.
The new Land Rover Treasure Coast, driven to exceed your expectations because excellence is what you deserve. On US 1, just north of Midway Road.
36-month lease, $36.95 total out of pocket, 0 security deposit plus tax. Financing with approved credit on select models.
Summer is almost here, and Old Navy's got thousands of summer's hottest styles on sale now in stores for just $5. Get all your favorites, like tees and tanks for just $5, shorts for $10, and jeans, dresses, and swimwear for just $15. Can't wait to wear it? Buy online and pick up in store for free today. New summer styles, just $5, $10, and $15 in stores now at Old Navy. Valid 5/13 to 5/19 in stores and select styles only.
MD Now provides you with quality care and treatment super fast. Some places have extremely long wait times or even require an appointment to see you. Not MD Now. You walk in from 8 to 8 every day and get great care, usually in less than an hour. There's a new MD Now location in Jupiter on Indiantown Road, right next to Sims Creek Plaza. MDNow.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, we have a little treat today for our Dirt of the Day. Kate and Lucas from the Dreyfus School of the Arts are here. Are you guys graduating seniors?
Yeah, we are.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Class of 19!
They were so lucky. They got in a charity auction for the school a chance to be on the Dirt of the Day and do a story with us.
Okay, all right. Wow.
So coming up in a second, all three of us are going to cover the Britney Spears story. I think we can all agree that Free Britney has been a movement on social media that we need to delve into, right, guys?
Mm-hmm. And then you guys are performing Toxic, is that right?
Yes, we will be performing Toxic and interpretive dance.
All right. Wow. Okay, that's a bonus.
Lucas went, what?
Yeah.
I didn't get that memo. Okay, so first off, we're going to lead with a little Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, yeah, of course. Jennifer Aniston is writing a tell-all memoir of, I guess, her life.
Yes.
Brad Pitt, Friends.
Yes.
Marley and Me, hopefully.
Yes.
Sources say the Friends actress is in deep talks to pen down her blockbuster memoir after getting wind of friend Demi Moore's rich book deal.
Okay, her friend got a deal.
She got
so
one.
she's
She
like,
wants one.
I want to. I mean, Jennifer probably does have good stories.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't decide if she does or not.
Really?
When the whole thing shook down, when Angelina stole her man, yeah, I'd like to hear her headspace.
She ain't gonna talk about that. She'll never talk about that. There's no way.
How do you know?
She's too with it, man. Now, Jolie may talk about it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not trying to hijack the dirt here.
He just,
As you were.
Expert opinion.
Lucas.
Well, you know, she's got to sell books somehow.
You're right.
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
It's the dirt. You gotta.
It is the dirt. He's
and
right.
then says Aniston has a lot she wants to get out there, so she might talk about Angelina Jolie, including the struggles she went through early in her career, what she really thought about Friends, her many romances and marriages.
So there you go.
I think she's going to give you a vanilla answer on every.
Kevin's right. He's right.
You're big. Okay.
Jolie, she'll get dirty with your answers.
Yeah.
All right, Kate's going to give us the story about what happened in concert the other night for the Who show in New York.
Oh, so pot-smoking fans of The Who got a stern talking to from Roger Daltrey during the band's concert because he's actually allergic to marijuana smoke.
Oh, wow.
So would he just be allergic to Denny's completely? Like
Yes.
Denny's could even walk in a room?
Yeah, I believe so.
I've got to tell you, all the ones smoking grass down the front here, I'm totally allergic to it. I'm not kidding, whoever it is down there, you my night, you make me really, I'm allergic to that and my voice just goes, so you.
Wow. Okay.
How do you feel about that, Kate? He cursed out the front row.
Mm-hmm. Denny's done like he's burned his only Who t-shirt.
Because he only has one.
Yes, he has one. Only Who t-shirt.
I mean, I feel him. I would be embarrassed if I had to get EpiPenned on stage.
Yeah.
And finally here, we've all watched the hashtag Free Britney movement, and we saw yesterday her mom, Lynn, jumping on it and telling the judge that she thinks that Britney should not be back in treatment. Now, 24 hours later, her mom has changed her stance. Now they say that her mother, Lynn, wants her back in a treatment facility, and everybody's kind of on the same page that Britney should not be working right now. I don't know if you guys saw this story, but Larry Rudolph, Britney's longtime manager, came out and said, and I quote, "It is clear to me that Britney should not be in Vegas working and possibly never working on stage again."
What?
It's heavy, whatever she's going through. So definitely our thoughts and prayers are with Britney.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Kate and Lucas.
Of course.
Y'all nailed it.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
That's
guys
what's
so
going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So how's your kids? How's your wife?
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just saw on CBS this morning, the Tiger Woods story is front and center. It's a big national news. He's getting ready to play in the PGA Championship coming up this weekend. So you got a big old golf tournament's going to be going down.
Can he keep the momentum going?
Well, that is the big question. He's got a little distraction that is going on here with this case that is happening in Palm Beach County. A former bartender, 24-year-old that had worked there, drank at the bar and then tried to drive home, and in sounds like a single vehicle accident, wound up killing himself in that. And now the family of that bartender is suing the restaurant and Tiger Woods for negligent. They asked Tiger Woods, as he's having to do interviews about, the golf tournament coming up this weekend, spoke on it.
Well, we're all very sad that Nick passed away. It was a terrible, terrible night, a terrible ending, and just we feel bad for him and his entire family. It's very sad.
Mm-hmm. And the attorney for the family has spoken out, believes that there was some sinister means that the restaurant took to actually cover up this story.
The most significant issues we have here is the destruction of evidence. Obviously, it shows that somebody knew something had gone wrong and they wanted to get rid of that evidence. We have evidence to show that videotape showing Nick at the bar that night after he got off at 3 p.m., drinking for 3 hours at the bar, was destroyed shortly after the crash had occurred. So we have, through our investigation, uncovered evidence to show that the bar knew what happened, they knew about the crash that night, And shortly thereafter, that video evidence was then destroyed and deleted off of the servers that they had there at the Woods. We absolutely believe that the videotape was destroyed as a direct result of his death and knowledge that he was there that night, and they wanted to get rid of that evidence.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be the question, is Tiger and his restaurant, The Woods, going to be responsible? The blood alcohol level was 0.256. That's 3 times the legal limit of what he had, and the attorneys are contending that they ignored the drinking problem and, quote, fueled it by over-serving him to the point of intoxication, then sending him out to his car to drive home. I don't know if they're going to prove that part, but the attorneys are saying that they were like going, yeah, go ahead, go drive. You're going to be fine. So that's what that quote seems like to me. That's something they're going to have to prove.
It's a very gray area, though, because the kid was a bartender.
Yes.
So he
When they
was...
say with a known drinking problem.
But he was the one that was in charge of deciding who's been overserved or not. I mean...
Well, it could have been where he had gotten off work at 3 p.m., and I've seen that maybe he flipped to the other side of the bar, and now, he's sitting there talking to one of his coworkers, and he's like, yeah, give me another drink, and because they know him, then they gave him too much.
If you're a bartender, you could totally take drinks and no one would know.
Yeah.
And I mean,
while you're working.
Yeah, they've got to basically show negligence, and I was kind of looking into this. When are bars liable for serving drinks in the state of Florida? Because, if a case like this, and I think it is getting tougher, we'd had somebody text in yesterday that had worked at Buffalo Wild Wings, and they have a limit after 2 22-ounce beers, they will cut you off. They're like, nope, you've had enough. Like, you don't need any more beer here. But the problem that I was talking about yesterday was what happens when you have somebody that holds their alcohol well. They don't show a lot of visible signs they've been drinking, and they're actually 6 drinks in when they walk into your place, and you serve them 7 and 8. And
it's a very gray area.
Right. That's where I'm just like, what are we looking at here? That's where, to me, I see this getting really messy. They say in 1980, the Florida State Legislature passed a law that lets people sue businesses for serving anyone addicted to alcohol who winds up hurt or dead. So they set that precedent back in 1980. Now there has to be clear proof about the person's drinking history and that the bar was fully aware of it. They say that can involve gathering a person's bar tabs over time through credit card statements. But again, that's assuming that you're an expert on addiction and also the signs of being drunk. So if they were like always open to you about like, yeah, I'm an alcoholic, I need to stay away from, like, no, have a drink, then maybe that's where you would be. According to this, sounds like you'd be, tiptoeing in the bad direction.
But then, I mean, if he would have been open like that on that level with his coworkers at the Woods, they would not have him bartending. Come on.
You would hope, and that would be, to me,
if
that
he
would
said,
be...
I'm an alcoholic, I have a big problem with alcohol. Oh, here, you have the bartending gig then.
Right.
That's not how things work.
To me, I think that's what it sounds like they're probably going to have to prove, too. They say that Woodside would likely lean on a state law called the Alcohol or Drug Defense. And basically, this law restricts damage payouts if the jury finds out 2 things. Blood alcohol level, the person suing the bar was above the limit, which it was. And 2, there must be a determination that the plaintiff was more than 50% at fault. So they're going to try to find blame. Do you blame this bartender who drove off? And I think I read yesterday, too, this might have been his second accident that he'd had alcohol fueled. So he'd had a few. So what did the Woods restaurant know, and how much alcohol did they apply him? Were they encouraging him to get overly intoxicated and then encouraging him to go and drive his car home? So that, to me, sounds like what they might need to get. But it's definitely a story that has gotten a life of its own, and it'll probably play out for the entire weekend, depending upon how Tiger does in the tournament.
Oh, this is going to play for a while.
Yeah. Well, and it might be something that, bars really look at here in the state of Florida, because it could change a lot of rules, and I don't know where you get something that is a black and white type rule for a bar to say, yeah, you're definitely negligent or not.
It sounds like they have all these rules already, but nobody really practices them unless you're Tiger Woods and have a ton of money.
Right. And that's all it is. It's a cash grab.
You're going back to 1980 with some of these laws and rules, but who practices these things? This is the first time we're ever hearing it.
Yeah.
You hear of them occasionally.
When someone's
When
rich.
there's a cash grab.
Yeah.
When there's a big cash grab and there's no personal responsibility.
Right.
That's all this is.
What it sounds like it is.
A cash grab combined with no personal responsibility. There you go. Tiger Woods is probably going to have to settle this and pay them.
Well, and it might be one of those things that starts affecting how bars handle things. If they see that and if they lose enough money, they might do a lot more like what Buffalo Wild Wings does and say, look, we're going to start having drink limits on people that come in here.
I mean, that alone's got to start drama. Someone comes up to you at Buffalo, sir, you've had too much to drink. You can't have it anymore. What?
Well, you'd have
It's
to say,
halftime in my football game. What do you mean I'm cut off?
Yeah, my buddy's driving
that's
me.
what it would be.
My buddy's driving me. Why are you cutting me off? I'm doing nothing wrong.
You go to watch a game, football game, a Dolphins game at a Duffy's, and they come up, they're like, sorry, we can only give you 2 drinks. And they'd be like, but I've been here for third quarter.
There's no way that's going to ever work because people love money, and money rules the world, and restaurants would take it in the shorts so bad if they had to start doing that.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. To me, I just love hey, look, take responsibility for your own self. You know, we all should know. Don't drink and drive.
I'm suing Publix because it's their fault. I've gained weight because I keep on eating their delicious bakery stuff. So it's on Publix.
It's National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
I know, I'm suing them, Virginia. They gave me my back fat.
All right, got any comments? You can always get a hold of us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah. I'm feeling heat in December when you found me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Sucker for you, yeah. Don't complicate it, yeah. 'Cause I know you and you know everything about me. I can't remember all of the nights I don't remember when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. Making the typical me break my typical rules. It is true, I'm a sucker for you. And stumbling out of bars, I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It is true, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker for you.
Well, a lot of people are letting me know they've had way more than 2 22-ounce beers at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They probably have to say that, but you know people are getting more than 2 beers.
They probably have a policy, and it's not really enforced by everybody, especially by the servers that want to make more money.
Unless there's a national news story where they can maybe get a little advertising in.
Right.
Well, this story about Tiger Woods' restaurant, The Woods, being sued in Jupiter by a former bartender that died after drinking at the bar there when he got off his shift.
His family is suing.
Yes, his family is suing, looking for some money and blaming the bar, saying that they knew he had a drinking problem. What were they doing, giving him alcohol? Why were they basically sending him off to his car? I'm one of those people, I know, like I said yesterday, my mom was all about, like, personal responsibility and things like that. And to me, if that's the guideline, then this is like, hey, look, yeah, you can go out and get whatever. Because if it's not, and let's say the Woods lost this and they lost a lot of money, and other bars like, uh-oh, yeah, it's a real slippery slope. I don't know how you even get to a point where it makes sense where somebody's liable. Now, somebody said that, alcohol compliance classes protects bartenders and establishments for things like this. Bartenders are taught to acknowledge the signs, and as long as they offer him a cab or Uber, they did the right thing. They need to prove he purchases beverages from the bar to be overserved.
Yeah, because if we don't know all the parts of the case either. We don't know we weren't there. We don't know how it went down.
That's what they're going to be discussing. But I was just looking. Okay, if we put more responsibility on the servers, the bartenders, whatever. Like I keep going back to just that one scenario with a guy or a person, girl even. There are people that I can see drinking, and I've been with them, and they look completely fine. And I'm like, was that your first drink? You're like, no, I've been drinking all day. I'm like, really? Like but I haven't been trained. But at the same time, I've been around a lot of drunks.
Then why are DUIs so prevalent? So what if you were, officer? I'm sorry, I struggle with alcohol. The bartender gave me more drinks. I didn't, I shouldn't have had them. I shouldn't be driving. I'm blaming it on the bar. Why is a DUI not dismissed? If you're drinking and driving, your ass goes to jail. You get points on your license. There's none of this. And
I like it. It should be personal responsibility. It's like I think who does not know you cannot drink and drive.
Of course, that's the rule. That's why they're not going to win this case.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Somebody said too, as a recovering alcoholic, one thing that AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, says is that you cannot surround yourself by temptation, and they are very clear. We are not allowed to work at bars for our own health and peace of mind. It's the alcoholic's fault. They will even teach you.
Look, things can be very sad and very heartbreaking,
sure.
but still, you broke the rules, you didn't do it the right way. If you're drinking and driving, you're doing it the wrong way.
This is nothing more than a cash grab and zero personal responsibility.
Virginia's The Witch is right.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is.
Ding dong, The Witch is right.
If it wasn't Tiger's bar, if it was some other broke dude's bar, there'd be no lawsuit.
Yeah.
It's Tiger's bar. Their money, the pockets are deep, baby.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Well, hopefully it will be dismissed and
we'll
see what happens.
This was Scully from Port St. Lucie. You wouldn't be hearing any of this.
Scully ain't got nothing.
Scully. All right, it's about time for a round of the KVJ hate song. Thank you very much for all the interesting comments that we get. Email, text, you got all kinds of good stuff. Social media, too.
Oh, the more platforms we are on, the more hate we get. So it's kind of a win.
You're right. It really has kind of expanded the hate and given us more for this song.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks. That sucks. That stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Last time I saw Kevin's face, it looked like somebody's feeding a banana. He doesn't even look human. He looks like something I'd draw with my left hand, and I'm a righty.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
I hope Virginia drowns in that new pool she won't shut the hell up about. Hopefully that foul-mouthed lush gets blackout drunk and goes swimming. # wishing for death.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Anytime Jason talks, it sounds like an explosion went off in the stupid factory. He's not funny enough to be that damn dumb. His one brain cell must feel so lonely. # dodo bird.
Oh, jeez.
You hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Hold on. This thing ended early for some reason.
Oh, Denny's. Now we have to get hate for Denny's because he loaded the wrong song.
Oh, no. We got I think we had the wrong track in here. Okay. Yeah.
It's fine. It's probably for the better.
All right, let's acapella. You hate us.
We'll get you next round.
Denny's got your Denny's hate.
Let me take a week off. It won't be bad for you.
Yeah.
It's good for the ego.
Yes.
Yeah. Send some more hate in about that song going short. This actually might be a stat that Denny's could relate to. According to Remedy Review, they say 15% of people have been high on marijuana while at work. 15% of people.
Wow, that sounds low.
Question. Do work events count as work?
Yeah, I mean, if you're on the clock, if you're
working.
Yeah, that would be considered work.
It's got the name work in their work event.
Yes, that pretty much says it all. Right. Are you stoned now? That's actually the question that I have. It does seem low, and especially as you get more medical marijuana and other states become more lax on the laws.
You'll see that go up.
And I think a lot of people are lying.
Yeah, because maybe their boss would see it. They couldn't answer honestly.
Well, you got people that do the wake and bake. Do you have people like going, I'm going to get to work, and then I'm going to toke up and get high?
I'm a working jerk. I mean, no. I mean, like
That's a different offense.
Not what we're talking about.
No one wants to hear about what you do when you get here.
Everybody's got their morning routine.
Wow.
I meant like,
wow.
Huzzah!
I always wonder. Mysteriously goes running off to the bathroom first thing when the show starts.
That is so not
You
what I meant.
only hope he goes to the bathroom.
I misspoke. I meant like jerk the ball.
Whoa, what? Is that how you smoke, Denny's?
I don't know.
What?
There's a lot happening.
Yeah, there is a lot happening.
Move
That's a good way to
along.
put it.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
We can't.
I get why people.
That's a topic for tomorrow.
I get why people write in hate comments about me.
They're typing now. Oh my goodness.
I misspoke.
Wow. Woof. Okay, yeah, we're looking for people that might be high at work right now. Do people do that? Now, you don't necessarily have to be high to play this game, but we're going to jump in on Guess Who's High. We're looking for 3 contestants here, high or not. Now, everybody's going to walk away with something. Now, even if you cannot stump us, you're going to hooked up with a pair of tickets to join Brightline Miami's express train at the Virgin Miami Central. It's their first birthday celebration.
Ooh.
That is going to be going on coming up on Friday.
I love the Brightline.
Yeah, it's right next to the new food hall they got. So yeah, hop on the Brightline, whatever city you're in, you go there and they're having a massive party. So even if you're already in Miami, you can at least just go in and get into the party.
That sounds very VIP. We like it.
Oh, it is. Yeah, very VIP. And if you actually stump us, then we'll hook you up with tickets to go see Logic, who's going to be coming to American Airlines Arena on October 22nd.
So this is kind of like Denny's knows when you're high, but we're all playing.
Yeah,
I like it.
We're going to go first, though, and we're going to see if we can do well. Because I am I'm terrible at telling when people are drunk and high. I'm not a good judge
Yeah,
of either.
because all of us would just copy Denny's answer.
Yeah.
I got a good feeling about this.
You do?
That's why it's going to go horribly wrong.
Okay. All right. So if you're at work and you're a little high or not, call us up 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. We've got a major incident to watch out for in Boca Raton this morning. All lanes blocked on 95 southbound at Palmetto Park Road. Exited Glades to save yourself some time this morning. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
It's the Aricothon 1500.
Customers, start your engines.
1,500 vehicles gotta go at Arico.
Johnny, you ready? We gotta beat all May sales records.
Ready, Jimmy.
Race in for new Jeeps up to $10,000 off MSRP during the Jeep Celebration event at Arico, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
Johnny, what's with the checkered flag? I'm waving in trades and paying big bucks. Great idea.
You gotta go Arico.
Select vehicles, amounts vary, all discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer plus tax, tag, title, dealer install options, $7.99 dealer fee, plus qualify. See dealer for details.
He believes his girlfriend's stuck in Berlin.
We sent our producer to the address.
Is she a catch?
She sent you the nude photo. This woman's face photoshopped onto a nude body.
Or a catfish?
She sent you 15 government letters verifying that they were holding her.
Yes.
We got in touch with the German consulate. The letters aren't true. The address isn't true. The nude photo isn't true. So what is true?
All new Dr. Phil.
Today at 4 on CBS 12 News. It's the investigation the post office doesn't want you to see.
You can't take pictures here.
Exposing the multi-million-dollar operation. CBS 12 News investigates, uncovers the secret of what's happening to millions of missing packages and how the U.S. Postal Service is profiting off of your stuff.
I don't think it's right. I had no idea.
CBS 12 News, the one to turn to for exposing the truth.
I appreciate Channel 12 doing the report.
Watch tonight at 11 on CBS 12 News.
If I win with the new Fast Play games, I would.
Sorry, no time to daydream when you can win instantly. Play the new $1, $2, and $5 Fast Play games from the Florida Lottery. You could win top prizes from $500 to $50,000. Just ask the clerk and the games print right at the counter. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
You tired of your glasses and your contact lenses? Well, you need Panu Laser Vision. Yeah, you don't really have in common conversation a lot where to go get a LASIK procedure. That's why I'm here to tell you. Years ago, I went to Panu Laser Vision. I was scared to death, and I didn't think I was going to get a procedure because I didn't think I could afford it, one, and I thought it was going to be painful. I was wrong on both counts. More affordable than I thought, and my procedure took 90 seconds. No pain. No downtime either. I was back to work the very next day. So if you're tired of the glasses and contacts, this is the right thing to do. Jump on them with their payment plan of 0 down and 0 interest. And just to listen to the KBJ Show, too, they take off $500. Check out one of their Broward locations or now in Palm Beach at PanuLaser.com. P-A-N-N-U laser.com.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anna John Levine. If you've been involved in an accident, call me at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Call Vitas Healthcare anytime, day or night, weekend or holiday, for help to determine if your seriously ill patient is eligible for hospice. Call 888-VITAS-80 or visit Vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
It's the first thing we do. Me and Rocco, as soon as we go into Publix, we make a beeline for the Publix bakery. Those chocolate chip cookies are on point. I love what they do. And May 15th is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Yay! To celebrate, the Publix Bakery Department is going to do free samples of Publix Bakery chocolate chip cookies to customers. So stop by Publix on May 15th and celebrate with us. Free samples of Publix Bakery chocolate chip cookies from 4 to 7 p.m. And be like us. Make sure if you're going to post pictures of you enjoying National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, you tag Publix and hashtag National Chocolate Chip Day. Publix on May 15th, free samples of Publix Bakery chocolate chip cookies from 4 to 7 p.m. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Okay, family announcement. Our smart home is online.
Cool, Dad.
Yeah, smart lights, smart fridge, smart thermostat. The smart speaker plays music or answers questions. Like this. Check it out. Question: what animals besides humans have chins?
Can't find home internet. Super impressive, Dad.
Okay, hold on. Question: can you find the home internet?
Can't find home internet.
Haha, smart house!
Your home is only as smart as your internet. Get fast, reliable internet with AT&T Fiber with speeds up to 300 megabits per second and DirecTV. Save when you bundle for $75 per month for 1 year after discounts with 24-month TV and 12-month internet agreements. Limited availability may not be in your area. Check eligibility at att.com/fiber300. AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing. And 6919. New residential customers includes internet 300 and select TV package. Speeds not guaranteed and vary. Requires autopay combined and paperless bill. Price is higher in second year. Pay $80 per month until discount starts and free bill. Equipment lease, early termination, equipment non-return, taxes, other charges, and restrictions apply.
Car wreck, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
Drive forever, worry-free at the all-new H. Gregg Nissan of Delray. The plan features a limited powertrain protection program for your engine and transmission for the life of your vehicle. The all-new H. Gregg Nissan of Delray. Car buying just got easier. Let's go. Just south of Linton on Federal or NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, starting partly cloudy on this Wednesday, and skies occasionally partly cloudy to cloudy today with a high temperature only 84. Now, we do expect only isolated showers and storms in mid to late afternoon. The rain chance 40%. Overnight tonight, low 73. For Thursday, sunny to partly cloudy, the high 84, only a 30% chance of rain.
We're on a journey to make the Sunshine State a world leader in solar energy with more than 30 million solar panels by 2030, all while keeping your bills low. See how at fpl.com/value.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Florida Power and Light.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, make sure you're checking out KVJ TV on YouTube. It's so easy to find and so easy to watch. You just go to YouTube, get the app on your phone or on your TV, the smart TV you got at home, and you can dial it in. Make sure you subscribe while you're there. All brought to you by Cleveland Clinic. It's live and it's on demand. It's KVJ TV.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, well, a lot of people are not really buying this stat here. According to Remedy Review, they say 15% of people have been high on marijuana while at work. Somebody texted in and said 15% is way too low. I've been high every day for the past 20 years. I do not believe in that.
Seems really extensively high.
A lot of people are calling in to brag.
Every year, 20 years.
Yeah, somebody said ever since the medical marijuana, I have not been not high at work for 7 years straight. Somebody else said when I worked in the pawn shop in Miami, myself and the employees were probably more high than the customers. So maybe there's certain professions that lend itself to people that are high at work too. So, yeah, I mean, you'd hope maybe a surgeon, probably.
Yeah. Can we keep him sober?
I got a text message from a third grade teacher. Stoned AF, she said. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Yeah, see, I worked at Blockbuster. I feel like that one you can get away with.
Oh, yeah. Blockbuster. It's very mellow.
They were pretty loose there.
You probably didn't even make people rent. Yeah, man, take it. I don't care.
Hey, you can just have it.
All right, well, we're going to play a fun little game here. We're going to see if we can tell who is actually high here. We've got 3 contestants on the line to play along with us. Let's say hello to Robert from the Pizzle. What's up, Robert?
What's up, KVJ?
Yeah, how you doing?
Robert.
Good, how are you guys?
Good. We've also got Rich on here from West Palm Beach. Hello, Rich.
What's going on?
Not much. And we got Eric on here from West Palm Beach. What's up, Eric?
He's hitting the ball.
I
heard a bubbling noise.
Hello, Eric.
Hey, hello.
Okay.
Yeah, you're high.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, we got you. All right. Robert, Rich, and Eric. Which one or are all these 3 guys high?
Oh, so each guy could be sober or high. And we have to guess correctly on each one.
Got to guess correctly, yes. Now, each guy's going to get 2 different questions here. Denny's has got the questions. He seems to be able to know how to investigate this.
Oh, we don't. Okay. I'm over here writing all these questions. I did not get the assignment.
Yeah, let's split the burden. I love it.
Okay, Robert, here you go with the first question. What do you have for him, Denny's?
Robert, if a robot breaks into your house and attacks you, what's your first line of defense?
My first line of defense, I'd have to say get in the shower, maybe. Robots can't go in the water.
Okay.
Just hang out there and call for help?
Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's thinking it out.
That really is thinking about it.
Okay. What question do you have here for Rich?
Rich, would you rather eat from your fingertips or your butt? Like you have to either sit down on food or you stick your hand in it. But everything you touch, you can taste because of this.
Ooh, Denny's. Kind of getting the man to think.
It's like if you're walking, you touch a railing.
You have to sit on cheeseburgers.
Yeah, if you got to eat something, you got to sit on it. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I wonder what the inspiration was for that question.
You would be a very big hit at parties if you could do that.
Yeah, you would.
Eat with your butt?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at that cheeseburger. It just went up his butt.
Yeah. Think about that.
Watch me throw it up.
What do you think here, Rich? What'd you rather do?
I think I'd have to go with the fingertips.
Okay.
Taste everything.
Standard.
Boring.
Let's keep your butt out of this, Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, and what question do you have here for Eric? Dennis?
Eric, what emoji best represents you and why?
The one with the Z's and the drool coming out of the face. I'm just always tired.
Okay.
The Z's and the drool. Okay, the
All right.
tired one.
The tiredness.
Got it.
Okay.
Applying some tiredness there.
All right, there we go. That's round one of questions for Robert, Rich, and Eric. Do you sense, if you had to take a guess, how many of these three guys do you think might be stoned? I think I'm only detecting 1 out of 3.
Yeah,
one
I'm
out of
kinda
three.
Same here.
1 out of 3. Okay. All right, we're going to try to narrow it down here in this final round which one of these 3 is high.
This is a hard game, Denny's. Now we know how you feel.
You guys are on the front lines.
Okay, Robert, back to
Calm
you.
down, Denny's.
Question number 2 for you and the Pizzle. What do you got for him, Denny's?
If you were a wrestler, what would your outfit look like?
Oh, Denny's, you're on fire.
Ooh, I was a big Hulk Hogan fan, so it'd have to be something similar to that, where I could like rip the shirt off and then destroy someone.
I love it.
Okay. All right, good answer. All right, second question here for Rich.
Rich, what fictional movie location would you want to visit? Example's sake, Avatar the movie, it would be Pandora would be where you'd want to visit. Game of Thrones, Westeros.
Oh, okay.
I think I would want to do Narnia.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Narnia.
Okay.
Get those Turkish delights.
You know if that's from Virginia?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Of course, you know about that witch.
And that wardrobe.
She's my cousin.
Okay, 3 guys on here. We're trying to figure out which of them are high, which are not. We've heard from Robert, Rich. Final question here for Eric in West Palm. What you got, Dennis? Denny's?
Dennis?
I think I've read it so much, I'm not calling him Dennis.
I know.
Dennis.
What do you got, Denise?
All right, Desi.
If you could speak to any wild animal, what animal would you pick and why? It has to be wild, though, non-domesticatable.
Probably a giraffe, just to see how it is all the way up there. How life is up there.
Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. We all said we thought it was 1 out of 3 of these guys that was high. I stick with that. We had Robert on first, then Rich, then Eric. I am going to go no, no, yes. What are your guesses, Virginia?
I'm going to go no, yes, yes.
Okay. All right. What do you got over there, Bird?
I got no, yes.
You got no, no, yes.
You're the same as.
Yeah, the same as Kevin.
Okay.
I
The
think
big one.
Aaron's high.
Okay, yeah, he's Eric. Final
Eric's
one.
high.
Yes.
I think it's no, yes, no.
Really?
Whoa. Okay.
I'm going with that one. No, yes,
Yeah,
no.
you might be right.
Okay.
He's Denny's.
It's hard to say.
You can't stump Denny's.
Denny's is right, I bet.
And Virginia, you went no, yes, no. Is that right?
I went no, yes,
Yes, yes.
but now I'm leaning no, yes, no, but
Okay, too late.
I know.
No, yes,
I know.
no. I think
Okay.
middle guy.
All right. Robert, are you stoned or not?
Yes, I am. I was on the 420 Lagunitas truck with you guys.
Robert tricked all of us.
Wait, what? No way. This is a major
an
upset.
He was on the weed bus.
He was the only one.
Wait.
He was on the weed bus?
He just said it.
I was on the 420 Lagunitas bus with you guys when you first were for the first stop. Then we lost you.
Oh,
this guy's a pro.
Oh, Suits got the confirmation.
Oh, my goodness.
He's a pro.
He shocked
This guy's
the
a pro.
world.
Shocked the world.
There were 4 no's for him. Wow. Congratulations,
Wow.
boy. All right. We got
Robert,
concert tickets.
you are good.
Logic. Oh, my gosh.
You're a star, Snack Bar.
That was amazing. Okay, our second contestant, Rich, we lost him somehow. We had no yes on him. 50-50 on that. Do we know if he was stoned or not? He was stoned.
Oh, look at that. I
was
felt
right.
it. I felt it.
Well, I tell you, I cannot do. I'm terrible. I'm 0 for 2.
So am I, Kevin. I'm 0 for 2 as well.
Wow. Okay, and final contestant here, Eric. Is he stoned or not? We had yes, and Denny's is the only one that said no.
I thought his answers were too over the top.
Okay, Eric, are you stoned or not?
No, Denny's got it right. I'm actually coming off of work right now. I've been up for 24 hours.
Wow. Denny's does know when you're high.
It was that giraffe answer. I was like, all right, giraffe.
He made me laugh.
That was funny, though.
I got two in it.
I gotta tell you, these guys are pretty good. Denny's actually missed one. I missed all three. I got all three wrong.
So did I.
Robert was tough, man.
Oh my
I
gosh.
missed all three.
Wow, that was completely terrible on my part. So there you go. So I could be a boss. Bosses would be like going, he has no idea that you're completely stoned.
You totally look like a boss.
We know. Me and Denny's talk about that all the time.
Man, oh man. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I do have to throw out, I guess, a little bit of an apology here. You know, you were telling me just a second ago that you're watching, like, Dr. Oz, and he does, like, true crime stuff now.
Yeah, I have to turn it off because it's so scary and horrifying. He talks to, like, murder victims' families and missing people families, and it just gets in my head.
So I know what you're thinking. Why is Dr. Oz doing all that? He's a talk show guy and he's a medical guy. He's morphed into that talk show.
What's his credentials for true crime?
But I mean, what's Oprah's credentials other than being a host back in the day when she was hitting on serious issues? He's a talk show guy.
Well, not serious issues, but I mean, if he's like Oprah didn't just focus on true crime. In fact, she would rarely do that.
No, he's diversifying. Dr. Oz is diversifying because he sees the trend. These true crime things are hot right now.
And he's people consider him a good host at what he does, so they're just marrying it together.
Okay, all right. Well, then that means today's Dirt's going to be a lot about true crime.
Talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, it's working great for Dr. Oz, so he must be onto something. I guess true crime is all about ratings getters. So, yes, today is going to be a little bit more of a shocking twist to whacked out news for you. Don't know if you heard the story about the guy from Virginia got arrested for killing 2 women from Tennessee and a teen girl from Georgia that he met while working with a traveling carnival.
I saw that, and he's got serial killer face.
The headline was "Carnival Worker Kills Women." I'm like, oh my gosh, what a horrifying headline.
Oh, I know, right? It gets your attention. You're like, what? The 23-year-old man admits that he shot and killed all 3 victims, but claims it was accidental. I mean, what are the odds? You accidentally shoot and kill 3 different people?
Whatever.
Authorities have said the man is a serial killer, and they're going to investigate areas the carnival visited for any other missing persons.
You know how he got busted? He got into a car wreck with his truck.
Yeah.
On the same road where he had buried bodies, and they found the girl's stuff in his car.
That's how a lot of them get caught. That's how Henry Lucas got caught. That someone found a severed head in his back seat.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
They keep trophies. They keep some sort of memento from the killing.
I don't want to try to one-up Kevin with stories. I'm gonna back out now. I apologize. You're right.
Tit for tat all day long. Right? There's a woman in Virginia that had, I guess, a smart move. She was hiking along the Appalachian Trail when she ran across this man accused of killing a hiker and threatening others in two separate incidents. The woman turned to face the man and raised her arms in surrender when he began stabbing her.
Oh my gosh.
She fell to the ground and played dead. He thought she was gone, so a goner, so he went to go find his dog. That's when she then had to trek 6 miles after being stabbed to report the attack.
Could you imagine that? And the whole time you're probably thinking, he's watching me, he could come back. All that's playing in your head as you're trying to escape.
Crazy. The 30-year-old man was later arrested on several charges, including murder.
Horrifying.
Oh, it's crazy stuff. Here's a story about a guy, too. I mean, are you tough like this farmer in Nebraska? 63-year-old guy got his leg caught in a grain auger that was sucking his whole body in towards the machine, which meant curtains for him. He tried to get to his cell phone, but he couldn't reach it, so he did the only thing he knew what to do. He took out his pocket knife and amputated his own leg.
Wow.
Then he crawled 200 feet to the nearest phone.
Am I the only one that Kevin's walked out and who's kind of giving me anxiety? Is it giving you anxiety?
Can you work in like a happy story?
No.
Girl hits her boyfriend with a cheeseburger.
Hey, look, Dr. Oz, he goes through it.
Yeah, can we have one of those food fighting McDonald's stories where it's goofy?
Please give us a Burger King fist fight.
Yes, I know, right? Yeah, this is all that kept popping up today. I'm like, it's crazy. What a crazy day this is. Okay, I got one for you.
Thank
How about
goodness.
a sky penis?
Love it.
The Navy released a copy of the investigation into this giant sky penis that was in the sky above Washington in 2017. And they've got audio now. Kind of weird how this works out, but the no pun intended cockpit partner said, "You should totally try to draw a penis." The pilot responded, "Dude, that would be so funny." There was then this back and forth about certain aspects becoming too large and all this kind of stuff and whether that'd be an issue. So, yeah, it pretty much was obvious that they intentionally did that and be like, I had no idea. I was just flying around and
oh, wait a minute.
Just happened.
This cloud made a testicle. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I think it would get a little bit boring. You know, at your job, you're doing the same thing every day. These guys just wanted to spice it up a little bit.
That's all they're doing, Kev.
It's comedy. It's funny. I say let them go.
The investigation called for light punishments.
Oh, Sky Penis is funny.
Can you imagine if you looked in somebody's record and be like, wait, can you explain sky penis? What happened?
I mean, not only is it funny, it's also a skill level that I'm pretty impressed with.
Whatever somebody's files are. Wait, what is this?
Yeah, can we not ignore? Let's not ignore that. These guys are great artists.
Thank you.
And talking about comedy, is this the future where we are? There's a comedy club in Fort Myers, and apparently the comedian on stage asked how many Middle Eastern people were in the room. About 25 people identified themselves before the comedian said, "We could organize our own terrorist organization." That caused somebody in the crowd to pick up their phone and call 911 to report him.
You're in a comedy club. It's a joke.
And when the police showed up, the owner of the comedy club said, no, they didn't even get the punchline right. It went totally different than that. The caller wasn't even really paying attention, so they tried to make a joke.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, yeah.
That person is so annoying. They called 911.
They weren't even paying attention. That's usually a big time when people get upset about something. They never understand or get what's going on. They hear half of it and get all mad.
Yeah.
They should work him over in the lobby.
Virginia always goes too far.
Then you'd need to call 911.
Yeah.
I'll give you a reason to call 911.
That is justified.
You take his phone and smash it so he can't, and then you work him over.
Okay. There's a Miami woman who got arrested after she attacked a man outside VP Gentlemen's Club there on Duval Street in Key West.
What did he do?
Well, he was sitting on the strip club's porch when he started filming the woman. She was upset about being recorded, so she found the nearest weapon, which was a coconut.
Okay, that's a big weapon.
And she threw it at the victim but didn't hit him. Police got called to the strip club, and a short time later, they charged her with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon because, coconuts can kill.
Okay, now we're getting back into the whacked out news type of format here. That's a little bit more goofier.
That's insane, huh?
But he was videoing her. They should have let her go.
Should have let her go. It seemed like it was.
She doesn't want to be videoed.
We're gonna
maybe
do assault with a deadly weapon with a coconut. Come
maybe
on.
she worked there. She didn't want to
Yeah.
be videoed at her place of
I've
work.
had enough. Yeah, go inside. Tip me at least if you're gonna try to leer at me.
Yeah.
Yes. And odd report here out of Jacksonville. A man there got arrested for stealing a truck full of coffins.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he'd be doing with those.
Was it just a truck that he stole, or did he know it had coffins in it?
That's a good question. I don't know.
For the sake of this story, let's just go ahead and assume he knew they were coffins.
Yeah.
Black market coffins?
He's a polite serial killer. I don't know.
With a serial killer with manners.
Yeah. You feel better if your serial killer puts you in a nice coffin before he buries you?
I don't, actually.
There's been serial killers in the past that put people in coffins. They're alive, and then they bury them. That's how they die. But they taunt them before.
See, we brought it right back to Twisted. Thank
Right.
you, Jay Bird.
What am I doing? Come on.
We just talked about it was getting too twisted.
I actually lectured Kevin about it got too deep and dark, and I'm the one that brought it back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lecture thyself.
Lecture thyself.
Yeah, you need to talk to yourself.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Well, 95 southbound has reopened at Palmetto Park Road following an earlier crash, but you're still seeing major delays in that area. Exit Glades and take an alternate route to save yourself some time this morning. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
It's the Arrigo-thon 1500.
Customers, start your engines.
1,500 vehicles gotta go at Arrigo.
Johnny, are you ready? We gotta sell 1,500 vehicles and beat all May sales records.
Ready, Jimmy. Arrigo's beating AJ's record. L's, Mario's.
Johnny, those are professional drivers.
And it's drivers who win the Arrigo-thon 1500, Jimmy.
Arrigo's doing whatever it takes to break all sales records during the Jeep Celebration event. Shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats. Race in for Grand Cherokees from $225 a month, Ram 1500s from $249 a month, Challengers from $189 a month, and Jeep Gladiators have arrived. So hurry to Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo.
Johnny, what's with the checkered flag?
I'm waving in all trades and paying big bucks.
A great idea.
You gotta go Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and Margate.
Select vehicles, 36 month leases, 10K miles a year, $29.99 due. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer, plus tax tag, title, dealer install option, $7.99 dealer fee, plus qualified dealer credit, Chrysler Royale, FCA sales for locations, see dealer for details. I'm a sucker for you. Life just got a whole lot better. I'm a sucker for Jonas Brothers Happiness Begins Tour. American Airlines Arena, August 7th. With special guests, Phoebe Rexa and Jordan McGraw. Lately I've been feeling so. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album Happiness Begins is available everywhere June 7th. For more, check JonasBrothers.com. Presented by American Airlines and MasterCard.
Before he changed music, he had to reinvent himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elton John.
This Saturday, be the first to see Rocketman at special advanced screenings.
Maybe I should have tried to be more ordinary.
You were never ordinary. Rocketman, rated R.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
This is the team that you want on your side. The superheroes of moving. Good Greek Moving and Storage. They are ready to help you. They will come into your place with a team of men, and they will full service style do it. They will pack your stuff for you. You're not going to have to lift a finger. I know that seems so foreign. All you think about is how much you're going to enjoy your new place. Don't worry about packing. They pack everything. They move it all. Then they unpack it at the new place and take the boxes with them. Our friends Spiro runs the show over there. He's a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, and he does things right the first time. That's how it is at Good Greek Moving and Storage. So you just pick up your mobile phone and dial ** Greek. That's ** Greek for your quote. They will come out and let you know exactly how much it's going to cost. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins and Lynn University.
At this very moment, thousands of people are listening to this commercial about how you could save hundreds with Geico. What if we all laughed at once? Would the other drivers feel like they've missed out on some inside road joke? Worth a shot. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha! Ha ha! 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What drives you? At the new Land Rover Treasure Coast, we're driven to provide you excellence at every turn. With our delivery to your home or office, service from Monday through Saturday, and sales is open 7 days a week.
Discover a large selection of new Land Rover models, like a 2019 Land Rover Discovery Sport SE, $339 a month, or get 1.9% financing.
The new Land Rover Treasure Coast, driven to exceed your expectations because excellence is what you deserve. On US 1, just north of Midway Road.
36-month lease, $36.95 total out of pocket, 0 security deposit plus tax. Financing with approved credit on select models.
WPTV, Chopper 5 Time Saver Traffic. Why does it matter?
When I wake up in the morning, I turn on the TV to WPTV. I'm able to come back and forth watching the news, and once I have the weather, I start texting my clients and letting them know exactly what's going to happen. So it really gets me set. And being a vet, like everything being ship shape, dress right dress, can't beat that. My name is Ronald Pierre Paul, and that's why WPTV matters to me.
4:30 to 7 a.m. Wake up with WPTV News Channel 5.
Florida Community Bank is now Synovus, bringing our customers expanded locations and ATM access across the Southeast. We're still here to serve you. Still brewing the same pretty good coffee. Still greeting you with the same friendly faces. And still putting our communities first. So come say hi, West Palm Beach. FCB is now Synovus, the bank of here. Banking products are provided by Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Got so many great BMWs right now at Bremen BMW. Talking about the 8 Series X7 SAV, the Z4, the new 7, and the deals you can get right now. Exceptional lease and finance officers are going on right now with their Memorial Day weekend savings. Yeah, you can get it all right now. Saving yourself a ton of money, getting a great vehicle, and getting those cool Club Bremen benefits. It is their center of excellence on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach, and also Indiantown and Road in Jupiter that's got it. That world-class experience you just can't get anywhere else, and Memorial Day savings going on already right now. Shop for yourself online at BremenBMW.com.
You deserve to feel confident and beautiful because you deserve the best. So if you don't feel your best, go to Body Details True Laser Specialist for laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation. Packages are up to 60% off this month. Just visit bodydetails.com to schedule a consultation and get info about our free lifetime guarantee. You deserve it.
Summer is almost here, and Old Navy's got thousands of summer's hottest styles on sale now in stores for just $5. Get all your favorites, like tees and tanks for just $5, shorts for $10, and jeans, dresses, and swimwear for just $15. Can't wait to wear it? Buy online and pick up in store for free today. New summer styles, just $5, $10, and $15 in stores now at Old Navy. Found at 513 to 519 in stores and select styles only.
Summer is finally here, and you gotta do what I do. It is so fun to put on this Ocean Potion sunscreen. They have got such a great smell on this product. It's not like any other sunscreen I've tried before. Usually they don't smell that great. Ocean Potion smells amazing. They've actually tagged it the scent of sunshine. We are so exposed down here in South Florida. The kids, even us, as we go through our daily life, we should be wearing sunscreen every single day. And Ocean Potion does it right. They've got a full line for you. Sunscreen, tanning products, after sun care, everything you need to protect you from the sun's harmful rays. They've got that broad spectrum protection for all of us here in South Florida. So go find it where I did. I grabbed it at Walmart, but you can get it at Walgreens and other retailers. Go to oceanpotion.com. All the details are there.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
MD Now provides you with quality care and treatment super fast. Some places have extremely long wait times or even require an appointment to see you. Not MD Now. You walk in from 8 to 8 every day and get great care, usually in less than an hour. There's a new MD Now location in Jupiter on Indiantown Road, right next to Sims Creek Plaza. MDNow.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
So we got Tyler here calling in from a place where the men are men and the sheep are scared. I don't know. It's
Ohio, where you're from?
One of them type places here. And he got an interesting confession from his father-in-law, a guy who really doesn't really drink too much. What exactly happened on this little trip that you took with your father-in-law, Tyler?
It was, first of all, it was supposed to be, like, as you said, I know you were joking around, but it was supposed to be like, male bonding. Like, this is dudes out in the woods. We went camping.
Okay.
And I took it wasn't just the two of us. I had two of my buddies with me as well.
Okay.
But they know him. They're like two of my best friends from childhood. So they've been around. They were in my wedding party.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And we went camping. We were just going out for a couple nights. And like you said, my father-in-law, he doesn't really drink. He actually told me that the last time he ever had even like a drop of alcohol was in the 70s, like the late 70s was the last time he really drank.
Okay.
And so we went out there and we had, we had some booze. Like we had a bunch of beer, we had some whiskey. And so once we're all set up and like everything's like kind of winding down, we had our campsite all ready to go. We had the fire going, everything. We're sitting around and we're drinking and he decides that he wants to have some drinks. And we're like, okay, he's a grown man. He can have some drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, needless to say, he gets hammered, absolutely hammered.
All right.
And my two friends, like eventually they go to sleep, and he and I are just sitting up. We're kind of talking, watching the fire, getting ready to wind down. And he turns to me, and out of nowhere, out of absolutely nowhere, he goes, "Are your two friends gay?"
Okay.
And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, no, they're not." And he was like, "No, I think they're gay."
Okay.
And I was like, "I promise they're not gay. I've known them forever.
Mm-hmm.
They've been my best friends for life. They're not." And he drops this on me. He goes, "I bet they've been gay together at least once, and I know because I slept with a guy from church once when I first married your mother-in-law."
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And
so
it
takes one to know one, basically, is what he thinks.
Yeah, that was kind of like the point. He was like, I guess he and this dude from church, so he says, when he first married my now mother-in-law, he had this like gay affair with this dude, and I didn't know. I was absolutely dumbstruck. I didn't even know what to say. And then he went and passed out, and the next morning he wakes up, and it's like nothing happened. Like I don't know if he doesn't remember.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know,
boy.
Is your father-in-law ever thrown off like gay vibes to you before?
No,
Uh-huh.
Never. This was completely out of the blue. Like never anything like this. Never.
He hasn't drank since the 70s, so he was probably just hammered out there.
Well, that's the case.
Spilling the truth.
Well, whenever he got with this guy, then that was a sober occasion. It's not like he had too much to drink and got drunk gay for a night.
Right.
Okay. All right. So you are burdened with possibly a real story about infidelity with the same sex. Now, do you tell anybody about this, or what are you going to do with this info?
I don't know, man. I haven't. As of right now, I haven't told anybody. Like, I haven't told my friends. I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to? What's the protocol? Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to tell my wife? Am I supposed to tell? I know if it was my family, that's potentially fatal information as far as the relationship goes.
Well, I would tell my wife, but then wouldn't my wife then tell her mom, and then it starts this whole thing?
What's your in-laws? What is their marriage like? Would you say they have a good marriage from what you can tell?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, and I think I know them pretty well. They're great. You know, they have a happy marriage. Their kids are great.
Okay.
You know, he's a great dad. He's a great. It's like this is completely.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Would you tell Panda that if you found that out about his family?
I don't know.
You go on a trip, that bomb's dropped on you, then you go back home.
Yeah, I probably would tell Panda, but I would tell him, let's just keep it between us. We do not need to tell anybody else in the family.
But what if he gets all emotional and mad? He's like, no, Mom's got to know.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, and he can do with it at that point whatever he wants. Now, I mean, are you sure? Like, because that's the only thing. Like, if you were drinking a little bit too, that would be the one thing for me. If I were, knocking down a couple beers, even if I had probably a beer and a half, I'd be like, did I hear that right? Or was I a little
I would immediately
buzzed?
start
Yeah.
going to, like, Fireball after I got that info.
Are you sure you got the right information?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think you misconstrue that. I mean, it was pretty clear.
And maybe his wife already knows this. Maybe this is something he told her in the past, and it's common knowledge. Maybe he was just being honest.
Maybe it's hey, it's all, everybody in the family knows. We just thought it wasn't a big deal.
I just would have a hard time having a weird moment with a family member with my wife, her family, and me not tell her about it.
You gotta tell her.
Like, babe, you're not gonna believe what was going on.
With the guy from church.
Yeah, your dad's getting all hammered. He never drinks, and he's confessing this stuff.
Yeah.
I think you tell her, but you then don't tell anybody else. I really think that you should try to keep this between you and your wife.
But then what if let's say you tell the wife that, and she's really emotionally distraught. She's got this whole thing in her head. Her dad's never cheated on her mom. She's really tight with her mom. Now she tells the mom. Drama ensues.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, that's what happens, I guess, when you go out hunting and camping and have too many drinks and you're not good with your booze. And you've got a nice little gay nugget like that tucked away in your closet. Yeah, I think you're going ahead. If I were you, same thing. I'd tell my wife and just be like, I don't know what to do with it. Hey, it's your thing, but that way I'm not keeping any secrets from you.
It'd be hard for me to keep that a secret.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to come at her with. Like, say, look, this is just kind of eating me up alive that I'm not sharing this with you because that's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah. That'd be my thought. All right, well, best of luck, Tyler. And if anything intriguing happens with the revelation, based on what you do, make sure you give us a call back and let us know, okay?
Yeah, okay, I will. Will do, guys. Thank you.
Okay. Man, oh, man. Family secrets. Yeah, when it comes out like that, it's an in-law, and you're like that, you always got to tell your spouse if it's about their family, right?
I think you should tell your spouse, yes. Because it's too weird not to.
Even if you know your spouse is going to go crazy and then go blow it up with the whole family. Because there are some people that they got this information. There's no way they could keep that from either their mom or their dad. They're going to tell. And then what happens?
I don't know. Maybe it's a case by case because you don't want them to hurt themselves or somebody else in the family.
Yes, it depends on what the secret is. All right. Somebody got a juicy one. You want to share yours, you can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. Call or text. Hit us up. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
To be young and in love in New York City. Do not know who I am, but still know that I'm good long as you're here with me. To be drunk and in love in New York City. Midnight into morning coffee. Burning through the hours talking. Damn. I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time. Cause I like me better when I'm with you.
Well, Tyler goes on a little camping trip hunting expedition with his father-in-law. Father-in-law drinks, and he's not typically a drinker. Gets a little hammered and lets him know that apparently this sounds like it's overlapped with his marriage. Like he was married and then he had a same-sex affair with some dude with his church. And he's like, okay, I'm coming back from the camping trip. Now, do I hold on to this little nugget or do I tell my wife? I got to tell you, a lot of the texts that are coming in right now are saying stuff like he needs to keep his mouth shut. It's not his news to share. Shut up, take this to the grave with you. It was a man's weekend. Don't tell anyone.
It's a man's
weekend. Maybe dad is testing the boyfriend to see if he can keep a secret.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
But, I mean, that's pretty conniving and good if he's truly, maybe he's not hammered at all. Maybe he's faking drunk. Maybe he's drinking iced tea and he's, like, faking the drinks and he's just trying to plan something. Why you would do that, I don't know.
Now we're getting crazy here.
Yeah.
It's diabolical.
Well, I see why you would have a tough time wanting to talk to your woman about this, because if she does blow it up and gets all mad, and then everyone knows this secret, it is going to cause so much drama with her family.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Well, well, that's the question. I think, it's any time you do this. To me, I believe, with a spouse, that is something where, and that's information should be like, look, I could be upset with you if you withhold that. I mean, this has to do with my parents, not your parents, and I don't care what you got, but we need to be that kind of like unity where, I would tell you something I think's consequential. And this is about, aside from whatever gender it is, this is an affair. I mean, this is somebody, they gave up on their wedding vows. I don't care what you want to say about
And
that.
if you say something to a married person, if you tell a married person a secret, just know that married couples don't keep secrets from each other if they're doing it right. And you're asking him to do it wrong by keeping it from his wife.
That's how I feel about it.
I just know how I am. If I was really married with somebody and we were thick as thieves, I'm going to have such a tough time not telling her.
You got to tell her.
When crazy stuff goes on. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be hard for me.
You love her. You care about her. You want her to know what you know, and it's going to eat you alive.
Hey, babe, how did the trip go? Well, it went great. We had some great
I got to talk to you
bonding
about
time.
something your dad said. And then you know now what I know, and you can deal with it however you want to. But basically, your dad confessed to me that he cheated on your mom.
Because you're right, everyone in the chat room saying, do not tell him. You're going to wreck the family. I think I'm going to probably tell her.
If you love your spouse, I think you might tell them on this one. And I don't like to cause drama in my own family, but this is one of those cases where it's too big of a secret for you to just sit on it. It's going to bother you that you know this.
You got to weigh out the whole, would my woman feel bad? Would my wife feel terrible if she found out I had this secret about her family and I never told her and then it got out? And now it's on you. You knew about this and you never told me?
No, that's
that
it.
Would suck too.
To me, I think really a lot of the question is, that your in-law had an affair that apparently nobody else knows. But again, I don't know what he said. The one thing he didn't say, did he say, please don't tell anybody about this? I think he just told the story.
Rachel in the chat room, she got, what if he walked up to the dad, talked to him when they were sober and said, hey, do you remember talking to me about some of the stuff you said, and do you still stand by your words? That was a little uncomfortable for me. What do you want me to do with that? What if you just went to him and called him out on it?
Well, it's an awkward conversation, one. Two, he could just completely lie and be like, oh my gosh, no, I don't know. Boy, I had too much to drink. That's not something, da-da-da. And then...
Well, then you know what you're dealing with at that point. You know that he's going to lie and cover it up when he's sober.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think, what do you do? Do you tell if you know about any cheating going on? Somebody texted in and said, bachelor party in the Keys for my now brother-in-law. I was already married to his sister, and last night the next day, walked in his room to see a girl in his bed from the night before naked. This was 2 years ago, and I never said a word to my wife.
Oh, my gosh.
Really? Not a word?
Yeah. That's just it. That's really kind of what my perspective is on this.
Would you and the Queen be able to talk about this, or do you ignore it? Do you act like you never heard this?
No, I would say something.
And you would say something.
I would say something, just because it's going to eat me alive that I know this.
Danny, did you say something to Jen? Yeah, he says something to Jen as well.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Bobby's on here from Palm Beach Gardens. He is a gay man, now 52. He was married in the past. So after hearing all this, what are your thoughts on this, Bobby?
Well, good morning, team. How you doing?
Good morning. How you doing?
Virginia, Jason.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, Jason? It's Bobby from the Gardens Mall, Wild Pants Party. I know all three of you very well.
Nice.
Hey, how you doing, Bobby?
Hi.
Well, what a great topic. You know, part of me says, keep your mouth shut. This is back in the 70s, correct?
Yeah, it's been a while. It was when they first got married. I think he did say that it was when it had happened right after he was first married. And so if you're talking about, it probably was...
The drinking was from the 70s.
70s, but yeah, it had to be at least probably the time because you're assuming that he got married, then they had the kid, his wife, and then so...
It was a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah, being a long time ago, I can relate. I come from Arkansas. I was a very Baptist. 3 times a week to church, born in Arkansas, on a farm, did all the guy things. I still consider myself a guy thing kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember having those feelings. I did not know what they were. The church told me all the time, marriage, children. All my friends were coming out of high school, marriage, children. I joined the Navy. I went in the Navy. I got married in the Navy. After it wasn't going quite right, so my wife and I separated.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was still in the Navy, some gay guys in the Navy invited me out to a bar, a gay bar off base, and one thing led to another, and I realized that's what this was all that time. But for the caller, talking about his in-law, there are times back in those days where you just, it's not what it is now. Will and Grace changed the world.
Yeah.
And they didn't have that back then. So you might explore something, but it may not have been for him. I didn't get from the caller that it was a reoccurring affair. Kevin keeps calling it an affair. So was it more than once? If it was more than once, I would tell. I would, because it was an affair. If it was an experience, that's a little different. You just try something that might have been on your mind. It was the right scenario. Who knows? The other guy may have come on to him. It could have been a really awkward situation that he tried, and he never looked back. So I would be concerned about if it was something that he tried and never looked back, keep your mouth shut.
Right, okay.
But how do you know, though? You have to go back and have some more drinks.
Well, I guess you maybe hope that he would be like, and then I did it again and again.
Go
and again.
meet him, get some booze.
You got to take him camping again.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting thought about him experimenting. But, I would also argue, to me, he cheated on his wife.
Yes.
That's the simplicity of what I boil it down to. And you might say, hey, I've always wanted to be with a girl of a different ethnicity. And I was married, but it was just experimentation. I just wanted to see if I liked it or not.
It was one time, man. It was
just one time. I just wanted to see. Yeah, do I like
cheating's cheating?
Right. That's kind of what I boil it down to. I understand maybe he had to figure out if he was gay or straight, and he was like, okay, I know it. But you still, when you say I do, baby, your experimentation goes out the window.
And I hope that the wife doesn't do anything with the information, because I don't think it's worth blowing up whatever's going on in her parents' marriage now, all these years later. But for him to keep the secret from his wife feels shady.
I let her make the choice. It's up to her to make the choice. Like, you're not going to press it. You'd be like, hey, I'm just dropping this right here. You do what you will.
But the fact that he was so open about it and didn't really say, he just kind of gave it all up. I wonder if the wife does know. There's a chance she does know. And he's being honest and telling his story.
Yep. She'd be like, oh, we know that.
Yeah, we just don't talk about that much.
Yeah,
we work through it. It's possible.
And then she's like, but it's nice to know that if you were faced with something like that, you'd be honest with me. I don't know. There could be a couple tests that are here for Tyler. There might be 2 traps set for Tyler, and whichever foot he steps might get snared.
All you need is that truth serum. Just get your father-in-law some booze.
Oof, good luck, brother.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.
Well, our entire family, our new favorite place is the new Sleep Number bed. Oh my gosh, this thing is so comfortable. Oh, I love it. I have changed my Sleep Number setting. I'm back down to about 30, 35 now, and I am just sleeping like a baby in this bed.
I keep it firm. I like it a little bit harder than you do, Virginia. Keep it at 100. These beds are great because they're therapeutic. If you're a member of the Bad Back community, you will love them.
Yeah, I go for 40 on mine, and you can experience what we do. You can come in during the Memorial Memorial Day sale and save $1,000 on a new Sleep Number 360 Special Edition smart bed for temperature balancing comfort and an exceptional value.
These beds rank highest in customer satisfaction with J.D. Power. I mean, highest in customer satisfaction. That is massive.
I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Yeah, you can also check them out Northwest Federal Highway in Jensen Beach.
Doesn't matter which store you go into. Go in there, lay in the beds, get your sleep number mapping done, and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
It's the Arrigo-thon 1500.
Customers, start your engines.
1,500 vehicles gotta go at Arrigo.
Johnny, are you ready? We gotta sell 1,500 vehicles and beat all May's sales records.
Ready, Jimmy. Arrigo's beating AJ's record. L's, Mario's.
Johnny, those are professional drivers.
And it's drivers who win the Arrigo-thon 1500, Jimmy.
Arrigo's doing whatever it takes to break all sales records during the Jeep Celebration event. Shop over 4,500 new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats. Race in for Compasses from $139 a month, Cherokees from $175 a month, Wranglers starting at $26,999, and Jeep Gladiators have arrived. So hurry to Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo.
Johnny, what's with the checkered flag?
I'm waving in all trades and paying big bucks.
A great idea.
You gotta go Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and Margate.
Select vehicles, 42 month leases, 10K miles a year, $29.99 new. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer, plus tax, tag, title, dealer install option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify for dealer credit, Chrysler or Ally. FCA sales for locations. See dealer for details.
All right, we get a 2-day Universal Orlando ticket plus 2 days free.
That's 4 days. Thank you, Coca-Cola.
That's all 3 parks, right?
Oh, yeah, and a whole lot of days to use it.
We could do a couple days at Volcano Bay.
Then Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Then Universal Studios.
Or Volcano Bay.
Yeah, Krakatoa, Waturi Beach.
Or Universal Studios.
That's Minions, Transformers.
Then Islands of Adventure.
Ooh, Hulk, Spider-Man.
And to Volcano.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I like where your head's at.
Florida residents, grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola and get 2 days free with a 2-day park-to-park Universal Orlando ticket.
2 days free. So 2 studios.
Rocket Mummy.
And 4 islands.
Raptors, Kong. How long can we keep this going?
To December 20th, thanks to Coca-Cola.
You know we gotta go during Universal's holiday season.
This is so on.
Florida residents, come now through December 20th. Use the promo code from specially marked cans of Coca-Cola and Coke Zero Sugar. Details at universalorlando.com. Not valid at the front gate. Purchased by June 28th. Blackout dates and restrictions apply.
He believes his girlfriend's stuck in Berlin.
We sent our producer to the address.
Is she a catch?
She sent you the nude photo. This woman's face photoshopped onto a nude body.
Or a catfish?
She sent you 15 government letters verifying that they were holding her. Yes. We got in touch with the German consulate. The letters aren't true. The address isn't true. The nude photo isn't true. So what is true?
All new Dr. Phil.
Today at 4 on CBS 12 News. It's the investigation the post office doesn't want you to see.
You can't take pictures here.
Exposing the multi-million-dollar operation. CBS 12 News investigates, uncovers the secret of what's happening to millions of missing packages and how the U.S. Postal Service is profiting off of your stuff.
I don't think it's right. I had no idea.
CBS 12 News, the one to turn to for exposing the truth.
I appreciate Channel 12 doing the report.
Watch tonight at 11 on CBS 12 News.
The sale you've waited for is here at Southern 441 and Green Acres Nissan. Twice the selection and double the savings at both Nissan stores during our huge Memorial Day sale all month long. New Nissans from just $79 a month. Double your savings now during the Memorial Day sale at Southern 441 and Green Acres Nissan. Online at mynissanpb.com.
We make it easy.
2019 Sentra, then ending in KY 234307. Selling price $19,367. Lease for 36 months with $49.99 due plus tax, title, license, and dealer fee. 12,000 miles per year with approved credit.
Want to keep your AC from conking out? At your local 1-hour air conditioning and heating, we recommend an AC tune-up, ASAP. It can help pinpoint potential problems and even extend the life of your air conditioning system. How's that for a comforting thought? Right now, get cool savings on an AC tune-up. Call 855-1-HOUR.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1-HOUR.
Terms and conditions may apply. Call for details. Independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 2, beware of strangers. If you've been in an accident and a stranger contacts you to get your case, watch out. They're breaking the law. These crooks knock on your door, send you text messages, and even go into your hospital room uninvited. They work for shady clinics and lawyers who want the insurance proceeds for themselves. Don't hire them, report them. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
There's a reason patients count on Cleveland Clinic, Florida as their go-to for care. A highly experienced team of experts available in person or on the go, and state-of-the-art facilities always delivering the best care. Visit clevelandclinicflorida.org/where to go for care.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you are like me and you love outer space, you love the space shuttle, let me tell you about the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. This is amazing. You can bring the entire family up there. You can check out the space shuttle. You can check out the moon rocks. You can check out what they wear. It's very cool, too, because it's going to tell you what it takes to become an astronaut. For more information, head up their website, KennedySpaceCenter.com. That's KennedySpaceCenter.com. This is a top 10 TripAdvisor Traveler's Choice Award winner. It is the goods, y'all. Like I said, hit up their website, KennedySpaceCenter.com, and explore more.
It's Summer Sales Event. You pick the perfect car, but you don't have perfect credit. It doesn't matter. The Credit Clinic in West Palm Beach Kia understands that nobody's perfect. So if you have a job bringing home $350 per week, we want to approve you today. Lease a 2019 Kia Forte for only $235 per month for 36 months. 0 down, plus tax, tag, and $984 admin fee due at signing. Backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Don't miss the Credit Clinic open today and tomorrow only at West Palm Beach Kia, 735 South Military Trail, or visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Warranty includes 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year, 60,000-mile basic all roadside assistance or limited. See retailer for details. Financing through KMS.
This hour's music is brought to you by Staples.
May is Customer Appreciation Month at Staples. Right now, you can earn 15% back in Staples Rewards when you purchase $75 of ink or $200 of toner. In-store only offer ends 5/18/19. Visit staples.com/15 and rewards for details. Staples.
You know how you hear people on the radio and you're like, I wonder what they look like when they're saying that. I wish I could see them. Well, you can. We're right there on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Well, Virginia was giving Jaybird a real hard time. He made some comment about how he loves the rainbows at his house. He said they're just amazing there.
I said, yeah, I did. I said they look great from my house, and she starts laughing and making fun of me. Rainbows look the same everywhere, you dumbass. All that kind of
she went on and on.
She did.
We went for a while.
Because you know her, she knows so much about science.
I know a lot about rainbows. I fart them. So.
Yeah. Well, Jaybird has a little vindication here today, Virginia, because you made so much fun of him for how dumb he sounded with that comment that he would like to let you know that according to this really famous science guy, it's that Neil deGrasse Tyson, is that what his name is?
Maybe you've heard of him. He's only on every smart science show ever.
Yeah, you always see, if you ever watch, I know I see him a lot on the History Channel, and they do all those kind of the world's ending kind of stuff. They always go to him.
He knows about space. He knows about light. He knows all about that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But does he know about rainbows?
Yeah, he knows
he
about
does. Yeah, he does. And in fact, he actually is tweeted out a little bit about it. Here's actually from his official Twitter account. It says, "The exact rainbow any of us sees in the sky is entirely our own, a personal yet communal gift from the laws of optics."
Now, do you want to do the public apology now? Do you want to buy me dinner later? How do you want to do this? Because you got to eat some crow. She made so much fun of me.
So is he saying that rainbows will look different from different places? Like you may be at Rainbow Central and, hey, they have the best rainbows here? Or is he saying it just really depends upon what the optics are and the conditions in that environment at that moment? Or would you be going, if we had, for instance, a rainbow map, and be going, where are the great places? Like you'll have this for a restaurant guide, Virginia. If you want to get great sushi, be going, hey, look at the map. This is a great sushi right here.
A rainbow's the guide?
Or for me, yeah. I like breweries, so I would have a brewery map. So you could get a Neil deGrasse Tyson rainbow map and be going, if you're here and the conditions are right, you'll see the most beautiful rainbows at Jaybird's apartment.
I feel like you were making fun of me more on my reaction to rainbows and how excited I got today. Because I was like, rainbows look so cool from my place. It sounded a little dodo-ish. I get it.
It did.
But Perspective, dog. Light's different from different angles.
I think optics too could mean your own eyes.
It does. All of that. All of
Yeah.
that plays into a factor. So when I see a rainbow, I might be seeing something different than your Tequesta rainbows.
I think
Tequesta rainbows are perfect.
But are you saying that rainbows are better and more special just at your apartment than they might be other places?
No, from where there's a area where I can sit. And with the trees and how the lighting is and how everything is, when I see a rainbow through that area, for me, my special experience is going to be different than Tequesta pants over here. And Tequesta rainbows are so stuck up.
Oh,
They're
Tequesta
so
rainbows
judgy.
are so vibrant.
Okay.
And they really deliver.
You're making me hate Tequesta.
So it's not that you're getting brighter, better rainbows at your place. It's just that
Experience, Kevin.
the environment you sit in. Like if somebody had a very nice garden, there would happen to be a rainbow. Would be going, it's best to see a rainbow from my garden because of everything else that's around it.
Kevin, first of all, Kevin gets me, and he doesn't mock me like the witch does. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Mr. Tyson.
I make no apologies, and I also promise you this: more mocking to come.
Yeah, nobody's surprised, you evil witch.
Okay. All right, there we go. We're just trying to sort all this out.
Get on your broom and fly back to Tequesta.
I'm gonna fly right over that rainbow.
Uh-huh.
I mean, who put a nickel in you this week?
And if you know where we can see a great rainbow, please add
Tell
yourself
us.
to our rainbow map.
Because they don't disappear in seconds.
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. So come on, ride with me, see where this thing goes. So come on, ride with me, baby, if it's meant to be. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, maybe we will, maybe we won't. But if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Sing it, baby. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Let's go. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think they're going a little far. A petition now has been uploaded online. Game of Thrones fans are petitioning HBO to completely redo season 8.
Okay, you guys got to get a grip. You got to.
Guys,
it's the way it goes,
come
y'all.
on.
I know you're upset. I know you're
Yes.
hurt, but you got to get a grip.
I mean, they spent, I don't know how many millions of dollars. This has been the big storyline, is how much money HBO has thrown at Game of Thrones to make this season. They're not going to come up with it again and be like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Well, they're digging in their heels. They're saying, "Oh no, the creators and everyone involved. Well, you can't make everybody happy. People are loving it."
These people are starting to dig what's going on here with this, and it's going to turn into possibly a really big stink bomb, because I actually have already kind of like I said, I was so into it. They were talking about what's going to happen in the finale.
You
and
know?
I think I do. And people are already starting to go around and be like, this is what's supposed to happen, and people are losing their minds over it.
Is the
it's
ending
terrible.
Is it
It's
weak?
terrible.
Is it terrible?
It's
you
weak.
know it, so you know.
What I saw, and there were a couple people talking about, these are big time uber nerds of Game of Thrones. They're like, it's a terrible. The ending is atrocious. Like, this is a complete debacle. And as I read deeper into the story, this is rather fascinating, actually. HBO wanted this to go on for maybe 13 seasons and said, look, we'll give you all the money that you want. It's the two writers who are like, nah, we got other projects, because they want to do the new Star Wars movie that they just announced.
They want to wrap it up.
HBO said they wanted to go on with other things, so they've rushed the last 2 seasons, which it feels so rushed.
It does feel rushed.
And it's because these two guys wanted to get off the Game of Thrones train, so they've completely tanked the last, which unfortunately for HBO, and replaying this, how many people are going to jump on to watch 7 seasons that they know has a disastrous last 2?
It builds to crap.
I wouldn't. They would lose me.
They would. They'd lose you, but there are people that will still watch. And there are other people that I've seen a lot of people defending it, too. I know we keep talking about there is 50% that like it seems.
Well, I know 15,000 people online that are not defending it. So
I'm with those people, but...
And they say it's rising quickly. In fact, it was just launched this morning.
It ain't going to do nothing.
It ain't going to do anything at all. That's what I'm saying. You can cry and try all you want, but it is not going to change anything.
They tried to do the same thing with the last Star Wars movie. They tried to do a petition. They got hundreds of thousands of people who are mad like me. Oh, don't make Luke so awful. And
Here's our petition. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
The thing I thought was so funny yesterday is I was kind of like looking at all this stuff. They talk about these 2 Game of Thrones writers and like going, these may be the 2 worst writers in the history because they relied on the books for the first 4 seasons that were good. And so, a lot of people think they've ruined it. And then piggybacking right off of that story about these being the 2 worst writers ever, here comes Disney and Star Wars saying, hey, guess who's doing the next Star Wars movie? These 2 guys.
And Disney's been criticized by having terrible writing for the last reboot of Star Wars. I mean, terrible.
Why didn't they just get the guy that wrote the books? What is it, George R.
He didn't write them
Martin?
fast enough, yeah.
Well, sit his ass down and say, get to work.
So
you owe us a wrap-up here because these 2 clowns botched it.
He did a rough draft and where he thought it might go.
I don't want
but
to...
But said he rushed.
And have these 2 guys, have they been writing the whole thing since day one? For HBO. I know that they had the influence of the book.
For HBO, they did.
You can't say that the guys are complete crap because they've had some hits there. They just had a bad finale, is all.
The writer of the books doesn't really like these guys because he says they've cut a lot of the good stuff from the books out in the HBO show.
Well, then get George in there and let George do the ending.
Oh, what a mess.
Get these 2 clowns out of here.
It's such a great fight. Actually now I'm more into watching the fighting about it than I think I am the show.
So now since I've been watching it, I don't care if you spoil the last one for me. So during commercial break, please tell me what you've heard the finale needs to be.
Yes.
I can't wait to hate it with you.
Okay, all right. I will tell you what I've heard, the possible spoiler coming up.
Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ show.
It's college acceptance time. The essays have been written, the test scores sent. And now the mailman hands your daughter an envelope. You watch as she nervously opens it. This is the moment. To test drive the 2019 E300 sedan at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. From its pre-safe sound technology that can protect your hearing in the event of a crash, to its steering wheel touchpads that help you control multiple functions, the E300 earns straight A's for its multi-sensory intelligence. Lease the 2019 E300 sedan for $569 a month for 36 months at $4,873 due at signing. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Monthly lease payment is available only to qualified customers exclusively through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. The participating dealers through May 31st, 2019. Lease offer excludes 4MATIC models. Call 1-800-344-8736 for details about costs and terms.
Visit Mercedes-Benz of Fort Pierce, Mercedes-Benz of Palm Beach, Mercedes-Benz of Del Rey, or Mercedes-Benz of North Palm Beach. Or visit on the web at mbusa.com.
When it comes to raising kids, it's tricky. We all know this. And it doesn't matter what age they are. There's always little things about being a parent that surprise you. Well, there's a website now and a great app you can put on your phone that's going to help you be a better parent, give you trusted tips, expert advice from locals right here. Also fun stuff to do with the kids. This is where you need to go to get all your parenting questions answered. It's the Every Parent app or the website. Every Parent is a free app in the App Store, or the website is everyparentpbc.org. Go on there and start your free family profile today. They can help you get through all the bumps in the road when it comes to raising these kids. It's a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Okay, family announcement. Our smart home is online.
Cool, Dad.
Yeah, smart lights, smart fridge, smart thermostat. The smart speaker plays music or answers questions like this. Check it out. Question: what animals besides humans have chins?
Can't find home internet. Super impressive, Dad.
Okay, hold on. Question: can you find the home internet?
Can't find home internet.
Haha, smart house!
Your home is only as smart as your internet.
Get fast, reliable internet with AT&T Fiber with speeds up to 300 megabits per second and DirecTV. Save when you bundle for $75 per month for 1 year after discounts with 24-month TV and 12-month internet agreements. Limited availability may not be in your area. Check eligibility at att.com/fiber300. AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.
N6919. New residential customers includes Internet 300 and select TV package. Speeds not guaranteed and vary. Requires autopay combined and paperless bill. Price is higher in second year. Pay $80 per month until discount starts and free bill. Equipment lease, early termination, equipment non-return, taxes, other charges, and restrictions apply.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Any make, any model, any age, any price from $50 to $100,000. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Sell your car the easy way. Go online and sell it today. We buy any car. Any. Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and man, it's almost been a week since I was out at the Canna Wellness Clinics, and I just can't stop thinking about how nice that place was. Are you curious about alternative medicines or medical cannabis? I want to tell you about Canna Wellness Clinics, an upscale clinic. They're breaking that stigma of that stoner culture, and they want to better help educate you about the benefits of medical cannabis. They have a beautiful facility located right there in Boynton Beach, Florida. Canna Wellness Clinics will help you understand your own health and to empower you to make better choices. Their goal is to make it easier and less confusing for you to find a natural way to reduce pain, sleep disorders, stress, and digestive issues. But one of the biggest benefits of the Canna Wellness Clinics is their emphasis on treating anxieties and depression with the use of medical cannabis and mental health therapy. So if you're ever curious about alternative medicines or medical cannabis here in the state of Florida, check out Canna Wellness Clinics. You can visit their website, cannawellnessclinics.com, or give them a call, 561-877-6130. That's 561-877-6130. Canna Wellness Clinics, grounded in nature, centered around you.
MD Now provides you with quality care and treatment super fast. Some places have extremely long wait times or even require an appointment to see you. Not MD Now. You walk in from 8 to 8 every day and get great care, usually in less than an hour. There's a new MD Now location in Jupiter on Indiantown Road, right next to Sims Creek Plaza. MDNow.com.
With the no problem guarantee from Eyeglass World, your glasses are fully covered for the full first year.
Well, what if I break them?
No problem. We'll fix them.
What if I lose them?
No problem. We'll replace them.
What if I don't like them?
No problem. We'll exchange them.
Cool.
Get 2 pairs of glasses for $95 with a free no problem guarantee. Only at Eyeglass World, the world's best way to buy glasses. Guaranteed. Guarantee available at select locations for a limited time. Restrictions apply. Details at eyeglassworld.com/guarantee/terms.
All right, if you're 25 or older, you got to listen up here. Because what's happening, your body is losing hormones. Those hormones, really big. You remember back in your teens, your 20s, you had boundless energy. All those kind of things that you could do that now you're like going, boy, I'm just getting slow. Just feeling my age. If you've ever said that, that's hormones, baby. So that's why you got to get to Wellington Anti-Aging. You get those hormones back. You'll get the energy back. You can keep the lean muscle. For guys over the age of 25, every year you lose 1 pound of lean muscle and replace it with 1 pound of fat. Now you're 45 years old like me, and that's a 20-pound difference. That's huge. That's why with the hormones, you can keep the lean muscle, shed away the fat, better looking physique, more confidence, and overall better well-being. Ladies, there's so many benefits for you as well with all the hormones that you've got going on. That's why your insurance is likely going to pick up the cost of the treatment, so nothing to lose here. Just go online today to WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Get comfort today, or you don't pay. There's no doubt, a new air conditioner can be pricey, but you know what else is? Not replacing your old one. A new energy-efficient Trane AC unit can save you up to 35% on your utility bills. Call Lindstrom Air today and save up to $1,400 or get 0% APR for 60 months with equal payments on qualifying models. Call today, 800-928-9198, license CAC 056703, or go to LindstromAir.com. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
I love those guys.
Florida Community Bank is now Synovus, bringing our customers expanded locations and ATM access across the Southeast. We're still here to serve you. Still brewing the same pretty good coffee. Still greeting you with the same friendly faces. And still putting our communities first. So come say hi, West Palm Beach. FCB is now Synovus, the bank of here. Banking products are provided by Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get a king mattress for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. That means you can save up to $700 on beds throughout the store. Plus, get a free adjustable base when you spend just $499. That's up to a $699 value, free. Hurry in, your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Restrictions apply, valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
There are thousands of cars waiting for you right now at offleaseonly.com, and they are exactly what the name says. It's where cars go off lease, and they're low miles, one owner cars. They've got 2019s, 2018s, 2017s. They are literally priced so much less than getting a new car. Oh my gosh, those things depreciate so much. Why would you ever buy new when you can buy nearly new and save thousands? Offleaseonly.com. Financing is available. They want your trade-in. Locations all over from Miami to Orlando. The beautiful new location in West Palm is gorgeous. Check them out online, offleaseonly.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.
Well, we've been doing some different little podcasts here. Jaybird set up a podcast studio at his apartment just in time to have to take it back down and move. So
it's very depressing.
Yes.
I mean, just what are the odds?
He just got it up. He's so proud of it. He's like, it looks great. And then he
Looks
gets
beautiful.
basically gets an eviction notice.
But the good news, here's the good news. I'm pretty sure I found a place in the same exact neighborhood. I'm literally taking all my stuff and moving to the same kind of townhouse right across the street. It's going to have the same setup, have the same layout, so it should look pretty darn similar.
Okay.
I'm keeping positive in this time of thunderstorm.
That's what we got to do here because you are that thought guy of positivity. That's what you got to do to take us there.
Put on your thunder coat and tell us something uplifting, Bird. We need your words of inspiration.
Do not be afraid to give up the good, to go for the great. Maybe this new place will be even greater.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we're kind of talking about that today. Giving up the good to go for the great.
Got to turn it. Got to spin it.
I don't think your old place was good.
It was not. I'm actually, there's a part of me that's very happy that I'm leaving.
Don't be afraid to give up the crappy.
Are you taking the rats with you?
No. Oh, don't worry. I got a little something special for them.
Oh, they're packing. They're going. They're packing their stuff right now.
They're right now folding their little rat shirts and everything else. Here we're moving, guys. Come on. We got to go.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ E-Blast and stay connected.
It's the